Torchlight Jumedi Ewo Mix 100.9.
Needs FM.
What's yet the Torchlight Jumedi Ewo Mix 100.9. What's yet the Torchlight Jumedi Ewo Mix 100.9. Jumedi Ewo Mix 100.9. What's yet the Torchlight Jumedi Ewo Mix 100.9.
The best station in the capital, Needs FM.
What's yet the Torchlight Jumedi Ewo Mix 100.9.
What's your actually
Torchlight Jumedi Ewo Mix 100.9. wotie the Torchlight dwumadie ɛwɔ Nix 100.9.
And you may so Yamagana Funina kwa bed by neat 100.9. And na yawada. Edru yawada ne benada yo jumedia your friend Torchlight. Beba jo Torchlight in our hand, Yadumukani akra for Torchlight in the yanko. Battery band ejim. Another any rechargeable abe for the AB. And can you cross a Torchlight and a battery near ye near the easy form. Eti Hikashim ni yanko. Ye share samako do I cost over Yamagana mo. Amanyo sem. And ye discuss here will have very critical issues, sir. Yet to me at the church of mine, there be an American talk out, there and yen talk about. And yen summer ye can, yet the bois or mine, and one you do come and one you do come. And that you made a very special. And I'm say, Eddie Kind, the Freddy Kind, no. Me one Deputy Director General, Edema CT Vet. CT Vet, a commission for technical, vocational education and training. CT Vet, insanu nyuma suku no technical and vocational education and training. Eti Deputy Director General, let me CT Vet, engineer and tribuesi ya konvado eminu ya penimpa prekope. Ene ofia ye ne ba be bon komo pa. Ese wo mamamo na ekose wo mo na wa bem. Oyam pipi ni so mapa. Wo mo na wa bem mo ite ese eno ma ekose. Ene ye ne ba be di nkomo. John Dramani Mahama ka se tablet. Wo mo cheche ma na wo mo ba be cheche. Ediama senior high school fui. Ade ne kwa ese you vote buying na say na wo mu so mufa. Ene dum so ekokosuwe. Grid kofo kwa na edit statement about bontin a wo mo ni ECG fo mo ka say no ma bi o ha say ECG fo credit so a wo mu ni so economy ni mu te san ya de ma mo na CT vet ne kra ne so in fact enoma ekosen egwomu say na say wo kai de esi o mampanyen oda bibia di no no a obekire mu kakra de aman ye ka technical and vocational education a MPP aban yi ba ye no etesen enoma ekosen in fact yani ba bedi come comprehensively solid one na afe yewia ya san ene eye mapamfo na mapamfo so ebeba hanom wo mu nyina didem wo mu ye disability people wo mu ye people living with disability ba ku ani frani ba ko nso entime nante ba ku ye bubu ani enti ene mene eye disability fo ba bedi nkomo na mabisa se enti amanyoku ofuei ye nuanom adidem wan pa na odwen wo mo ho asembisa na ani amanyokufo wan pa na menfa NDC ni MPP because wo mo na di yeso pen ana ba kokura gusu di yeso enti mewo eye disability desk from the NDC one more member a person with disability desk at NDC mo Godwin Awuji eno wa ha oye bubu ani na wama make nyina no so masa degree se kuta wo no ho bedwuru degree se kuta wo no o ma benye papa enti wo ma disability anya o ma dwim enti disability anya inability enti and Godwin Awuyi person with disability desk from the NDC and no ba betena se so say Torchlight ne de da bi head bi bisuro go ba and Gilbert Ajari Boateng esu a person with disability winger ewo MPP mu ono no kra na ye wo convener na chairperson eti Gilbert Ajari Boateng ono nso eba betena so ono nso ye ni furani me no ka say o reading law o ye degrees ekuta na the masters cross your political science o University of Ghana o ma bin ye pa eti ana panyimfo yi na me no ba betena se na ba bisa se eti ye nuanom a adidem afiwe abato role ben the eba be play wo mu amanyofo a ana amanyofo a wo mo airborne to a air kase ehu be hia se ye beto aba ma 2024 yenu anu medi dem no role ben de be play ewo mu enu achi no nso amanyofo o medi yesu yi NDC ni MPP eti hwan pa na aboa yenu anu ma edi dem forward you chire fa 050 372 1744 050 372 1744 IK a champion enemy producer obom chido mewa ha na menka u say oko Facebook live a dem sesi ye biatum ye neat 100.9 FM neat 100.9 FM saranso and oko YouTube channel na despite media midi de Magjerio say AGYEMAN na media say dem ma wo a wutie me wo a washase a wo hwe me say ye Facebook say ye YouTube medanse enanwumre edeba torchlight jumedies we need 100.9 engineer Ntwibuasi Yako Deputy Director General Commission for Technical and Vocational Education and Training Yamakwaba.
Hey, McJerry. McJerry, last time I share any other places. But since the intuition, you go for the yeah, the bia me look good. Na abano so ekoyie. Me wogidie pan se aye nanado dankwa akufuado. Aban a ye wo musisi Nyankopon na me the bia me danase. Se atorencha me beto Ghana ni wiase nyinaa no. Eto ye no na eye NPP aban ene woso na anye obiampo ene teso na eye ye nana adodankwa akufuado on nana ye president na ohwe ekwan a ofa so edite to ho niema ema Ghana mpo eye krabehwe ema wiase nyina na wonyina ebo Ghana abaso a yekutemu a abepum sabre na media Nyankopon nam danase na meda Nyankopon asese Oma na nado dankwa ahoden one yewura Mahmood bahomia ema omatimi atoto niema ema anyambia se enyanyame ne boaye enanka sa to renchem to Ghana eni wiase nyina na NDC ena wo power
ade na mokana say na mokana say why na no boya
you see because
you say nyom na wa be e be no so wa be man ka won betima be
and say yes amfo ena kire ne to aso nia omaye pen eni de ombetumi aye na ne de toto ho so na ohwe nia NDC fo wa ba mu ene mpo na to renchem bia nto wo se na wo si mess up eniema nyina ema mfie enum emu Ghana for ye da dun so mu
na no mo sheda
na say modern ma nya dientia they don't have the idea they don't have the
power purchasing agreements
almost sunny bebre I think that will come there and you see the damage NDC caused Ghana as a country so economy na grow at a rate of 9%. Tama na jomama free so no na abafomwa ma grow about 3.4%. So you can imagine impo enekra enema ye din ema Ghana ha ekoduru brebia na ayese atorencha matoya ye hu de ye mfamfa yes Ghana ha obi empia bonten no economic activities ekoso Ghana ha ema economy no eba standstill no abanye timia peja economy no a form a could do 0.5 because there was nothing happening in the country. Nothing was coming in, nothing was going out. And you can imagine on Maya more than 70%. It depended on a nema you different on neighbor town or Ghana ha. Emma yetiminyamu revenues if you muna abano edi share or mine ho bra. Na ya kase afiba kunchi nothing goes out, nothing comes in. Economic activities about from my GDP growth about from my bedroom 0.5 assuming say same way a true yen e Ghana hay and NDC for power and coming what GDP pass sabre and bian can crofo beton wo ma no mo dedidi
yes
me can unai kojo and can crofo beton wo ma no mo dedidi na
because ebi can say say dia wo kan economic crisis a you face a global pandemic A blessing in disguise. Said the my PP.
In which way?
Because Moja Sika.
Sika Okameso.
I am from
and that is where you see
Ghana commercial. Bank of Ghana.
And that is billion. And that is where people get Ghana it wrong. Cities, economy grow at a rate of 80 billion. So, na se economy ni tiba fomwa na ahochireba. Na me fan say amanone IMF worker say yama mo be 15 billion out of 80 billion na afibia yetimi nya no. Yantimi enya na obi se wama mo 15 billion. Mo mfa ntoto mo niema na mo ho ha mo kakra. Sa sika we ba ye no. Ye say enam se mo nya sika we nti mo ho ha mo. Whilst the economy was growing, assuming say that time no enye nyame na bua ye ma yede enyema toto akwan mu na amanfo companies egu amankrofo enya adwuma nya nka Ghana ha just imagine nka economy ni say ye kura na economy no GDP egu no how could Ghanaians have lived in this country enti media me danya mi asepa say na esi ye nyina achi no Yankopon aboa ama Dr. Mahmoud Baumia oni Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo omo ka omo tribo mu yenso ha yempeja sesia me no kasai impo emuaye din me hia no the growth of this economy is far better than when Jomama was living power. So you can imagine say nyen atorenchem ene beto yen I mean Mark, just imagine say afimua yaka say mo amoye adwuma nyina mo nko adwuma busumi bia man betwa moka mo ye front line workers nso mo ko adwuma madwuma busika etwa mo no ye sign the 1.5 aka ho ye de ya chemienu ye sade half aka ho amamo san say mo na mo ye front line workers aban be na bituma sa adwuma we enso so wa ye sa adwuma we ama ye ne ayetena fie ama mpo ahokyere ba ya na amanfo nso say ye tefia ye be use water aban say okay mo mfa free for 6 months and over.
But no more charge.
What charge saying the sika no di na akojaja. Look at how long it's taking us. Look at how long it's taking us to recoup the money. Sika wo di no abosumi bianka obetua be 200 Ghana cedis. Ewo nsuo so no what di no sa abosumi be enwotwe achi na amane say okay ye recoup 0.1% to 1% no and then awokoto ya wo gotua 1% no eye nipa bi omutwa tax na kakra abane be sofa ansa na otimi recoup sika oti ebe bo man no enti media me bom paye pa etai aban we yachi say nyankopon enkoso na onkuta won na senya ekoya nyankopon nye o madum na mpo 2024 Nyankopon enka Ghana for akoma say senya NPP if NPP cannot do it I don't know which political party in Ghana can do it. I'm telling you if NPP say NPP for yen to me nya when for and this what nya
John Dramani Mahama so many bit my
John Mahama too. I mean why you be me hu enfie enwotwe a obeye vice president
Ghana for yeah,
you see mami ka se mencho and I know na me analysis but let me put it out here. Oman bia ni wa obi be ye president omu a ye de kokoro bi so na okusua se na eti ye president antan na de amba obanim ye to aba you learn on the job. The only opportunity one gets to learn how to govern as a president is when you become a vice president. Na so be ye vice president na udi ekira wadwen wo de kire na wo boa president ni pa no afa you can see all the flops, all the mistakes boss president if a vice president becomes president, that's a failure. That president is useless because you have had the opportunity to identify all the mistakes. And until your mama abaye vice president ama wabedi mfie na wa fail abysmally. Not just he is an abysmal failure. He's a catastrophic failure because he had the opportunity to underline, to see all the mistakes, all the wrong, which means that when the mama did not learn anything when he was the vice president.
Fairly abysmally.
I mean, Obaye a vice president in fear and nine under Atamils. Yehu koso. Obaye president in fear and nine you say who the course economy it came down, the growth came down, the industries saying is who no and concern because who sorry panel board tie now officer electricity no your doom electricity now you cannot connect yourself to the international world. Nothing was happening in this country, and yet that was under the purview of President Mahama. And see, even in opposition, because when you're a leader in opposition, Mark, when you're a leader in opposition, that is where you come up with alternative ideas. You must say, Jose, Tamana and PP, near opposition, you know. Nana Kufuado, 2 years before the election in 2016, he's come up with so many ideas. When I will come up with a special prosecutor. I will do this, I will do that, I'll come up with free. You see, policy ideas. You must say, John Mahama Mpa wabaye president that I will name what it takes to lead a country as a president. I want who babia and funtuo and babia obetimi adwen ho na nka wodi new ideas abano. Enfie nan ya okot na fie na enfie nwotwe ebai. You must say, has John Mahama come up with any policy idea? I generated debate or my oh, this is a good idea. This is let's what is
24-hour economy?
What is it? What is 24-hour economy? You see.
What's 24-hour economic policy?
What you saying? You see, I am the say was say any compulsory.
Yeah.
So okay, kind Ghana ha.
Oh, what's now bruchira?
Mamincho. So okay, kind Ghana ha. Yen national energy policy.
Yeah.
As some it is already in there. Say who Ghana ha na say who use electricity. Yen national policy they say on energy or say one more say be betimi entice companies na omo use electricity in the off-peak period no. Yen ma omo different tariff.
Yeah.
Tariff are low. Sebaya, when everybody is asleep, upon free hand do computer, what shut everything off. Yeah. No? The power consumption from and into almost generating power, no, they're generating it for nothing. So we encourage the companies and industries. So use electricity during the off-peak period. And until they are giving different tariff. At the end of policy,
is it working?
Oh,
it's not working.
No, if it is not working, that is what I was coming to. In fact, the ECG should have implemented this. In fact, not only that one. Say about industry. Now for policies and programs in Toho. Why you install a friend say power factor correction. More reduce your power consumption now. And no crumple it me penalize. And so we have not used it. So near all he can't do anything about it. If ECG doesn't want to implement it. You see, and I'm not making kind of DB and almost penny back one can say, or not there, since so na yapa because a man for be use electricity and omunya more revenue. But the thing is, the principle of power generation, and just sanity, because we are even encouraging people to buy, power efficiency. Equipment are efficient. And consuming
more.
So that's it. Yeah. Now the idea is, the more you consume, the more you consume power. And generate power. Also, the more they have to use fuel to generate more. The more the power transmitters have to transmit more. And the more the losses. We don't want that to happen. And to consume less, now almost supply so almost supply less. Now almost generating so almost generate less. Now almost here be the supply. So that is how the principle is like. So I don't see me who sa 24-hour no economy no. Even free. There's nothing in it. There's nothing in Jamaica. And any fear 90. You can't say. I feel we betoba ye be break 8 on fan idea with free power in fear what up to now John Mahama has not been able to come up with any policy idea. So there's a problem. The alternative is so dangerous, it's so scary. And the message say
policy idea the business industrialization agenda or can say momo ya one trade one factory also with the essence yentia it is more immense in the mono district ko. Now, it is one big factory region across all the 16 regions. Also, obey president. These are the agenda of the person.
One big into region be a factory back home.
Especially agro processing.
Into region be into one or say another the papa. And NPP are bound to say 1 district, one factory into district bia ye de toamo e wo ba bia mote eno nti wo kwa adwuma o mfa car na wo de akọ o kwa adwuma on ko han dan ho na wo de akọ ba bia wote na ye de adwuma na beto wo ho ene wo bia wo so obesi ni one region kakaka ba ko na mo a mo besa mo ye adwuma mo firi mu district bunkurugu yoyo no aba capital regional capital ho no aba pɛ dan han na watena ka emu de he na ye papa na ono obeye president in fie nwotwe as vice president and then president of Ghana, no, he must say this a factory back up ben and Osia or the baby.
Oh, but no, and this was a year 15 industrialization agenda.
I want him.
One money private. Avanas, come, Babo Bakudi.
Me see, Babo Bakudi, I want him. I want him. Anybody no may employ woman. Do you know?
But no more, 50.
So will be a see or no dear one district, one factory. We will see what I'm a woman to no man, Juma Aje. Untu ekwan enko han dan na mo babia wote na ubetimi anante na wakọ adwuma na aka chem say eno nya papa na mo wo de obesi kese baako na wo de asi regional capital na wo regional capital e dan bo dindindin me fa say Kumasi anase Accra ha na wa be si capital factory si say na me ko pe e dan ahan e won kran ha na matenam bosome na media ba adwuma e obabi. How many people can even come here? You see, so idea na odwi no idea na yen de ba no e se wo pe obi a onim animdie fa ho na wo de ne trase na wo
na mo de na ye adwuma yie
na MDC for up to now has not been able to challenge it. We have listed the number of companies ya be under Nana Akufo-Addo. The number of people I employ near go kwamwa e be do 60%, e be do 80%. Aka kakra ni wie dodo na. The lists are there. When you go there, you can see the GPS address are there. You can go and find them. People are employed. People are testifying. This is the testimony under Nana Akufo-Addo. Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo. It's happening. I don't think your mama say no mom nya papa. No mom no there. Regional capitals. You see,
not necessarily regional capital. Every region.
Every region.
Every region. Every region. And you go see factory.
And you go see now one more mote a chile has no. Oh my baby capital. On my pay a tag you no, but you want no mago pay a tag you. You see, the thing is, I'm saying, well, I'm question. I believe that with time or no, a breba. Ama obenya obia man actually ni muye because me can say so we leader as a former president Kwaden ku ni how say a leader I keep saying say no one who is a leader should be an expert in everything, but a leader should be knowledgeable in everything because you have the opportunity to extend invitation to everyone, any expert to come and brief you on issues before you speak. And when it is, your leader, when you begin to speak and you have had good briefing, you speak as if you are an expert in the area. And that is what your mama is lacking. He lacks the good briefing on issues. And that is what the man is lacking. I say, when you bit nase, now no say, idea where I go can Masa, I can say, yin say. Now, ninkro for no more training when she no. We have a problem. In fact, it will be the biggest mistake in our history. Say your mama. Say will be the biggest mistake.
President exchange rate.
Oh, Master. You see, this is where people this is where people get it wrong. I mean, yeah. The world inflationary rate, the growth of world inflationary rate. Time before COVID, everybody na 1.5. If you are saying send your idea bo AC air cost na 1.5. Minu kasa sisi ye. Eda 9%. And percentage point biano. Some fan say ukota de na 100 cities ah.
Yeah.
Time answer na COVID everybody. Sisi no ukota ba bia 900 cities. And it is an issue that has affected everyone everywhere. So that's it. And until so Ghana GDP growth grew at the rate of 7.5%.
Yeah.
At the end of 2019. COVID by na economy yes will be no economic activities. GDP growth about former bedroom 0.5. What it means is Enema na yato ewo market ya na nkrofo eto no. Ebi mframa na ne ma. Anu nti wo ma no makoto bia begu na egu dem no. Na de wa bonten sai ne kwatwa so mkoyi ni nyina begu market. Omkoyi begu market na ton ye no. Afi na asa. What happens? The more nipa bebre fum ade kakra bi odwum no. Na ne bo no kosoro. So what happened was that time I lifted lockout no. Sa lockdown no ye yifri hosi ya pe. Ene ko ba say woma omo ye businesses no. Etwa say omo convert sikana eye Ghana cedis no. Omo convert into dollars. Na omo de kwa ma no ne enye na any market no omo ko faba. So if you can see a time came na dollar no na cedi ni say ya because people needed to convert the city into dollars to go and buy and bring and almost no makofaba the buy market ya na san inflation no na stable makofaba ya na afi from so it will happen and continue to happen until the market is saturated with the items and anyone and until now inflation as I share from because all my cash makofaba no all makofa more aba to do na good them who say oh I don't have good them man go ya ba montan beton afi ebegu hu asai and until the more omu yi ba montan beton no makofa bia ba no na afi market na is stable na inflation ba from so inflation will continue to go down if nothing happens again with any world economic meltdown. If nothing happens, the economy will continue to grow and under Nana Akufo-Addo with the policy. You see, Nana Akufo-Addo can be.
Yeah.
Or say, time when na COVID abano, na enkofo kan, na you say, you say, and this for a cancer almost the omo idea ba. Omo catch the Ghana for say, a no enfa plane, and watch no fanko China. Ghana for go nyina omkofo omna Ghana ha aban se da bi enyen sa say me take a decision ama Ghana ni bi ewu ma men kan che wiase nyina say ade ba ko NPP ya nya ade wo ho kra ye nim ye ene se nipa ewu na no president on the vice agent the bonkum the minister say twa ne ho ahia na ye bom pa ye na enya nyankomade ama nipa na nyane na Akufo-Addo se ne nim ye na mum ade ba ko NPP ye nim ye pa ne say economy atitia pansa miehen na sa economy no ya pagya say yen ye de ni si ho amana home amana gina NPP we can do it and we have done it. The economy that went down to 0.5, you can imagine the NDC took it from 9.5% growth and it came down to 3.4. So if this meltdown, economic meltdown, happened under the watch, under the purview of NDC, under the leadership of Domama, you can imagine what would have happened in this country. I don't think media, economy way, aban way, emodima wabu mono. Now you see, MPP aban under Nana Akufo-Addo was higher dear cry me cry the M1. San say, aban bia magana hada.
Yeah.
Say parliament pan aye tie, hang parliament. Say 137 or 136 or ha, and until to pass any law in the country to manage the country is so difficult. So difficult because the opposition is so close. And for that matter, anything you want to do, they will oppose it. So, aban we yetimye famu ama enfie wo twini yetimya toto niema ma niema sesa sesa ko nanim ama Ghana fo nyina kom ato omuyem a I'm telling you Nana Akufo-Addo aban one ba homia o ma yade yi and they deserve say mpo nkan fie die nim bebre kura no yemfa man NPP fo na yenhwe so san say Ghana ha it is only one political party that has had that opportunity to produce two former vice president on be a president. It is only NDC and yet both of them failed. And I'm thinking can say so you vice president pan now be president. What can say now time when not president vice president ebekasa ewo UPS no.
Yeah.
NDC for so then no kan adada ya. And then Nana Akufo-Addo amamo ya wo to aso yi and na ono so ebe to aso. And na papa yi kokasa ye you saw the difference on one kasa one vision or an idea, and that is how a leader who learns displays. Because what deep papa na chino who say hi me na me leader and come in say me so just kwa no po na entimi pushing kwa ni mu a me ba me yen say into which you have understudied the man, and for that matter when you get the opportunity NDC for ebe pum nei ensema pa wo me be gina ho kan no they have not been able to bring down any of them because the vision or diamano is strong.
I don't understand who Nana say.
It is.
Is that the reality?
It is. Oh, now one
but also already, I said Dr. Baomi we're deviating from a broad position. In summer, not Dr. Baomi Kano, not a different from Obeye Vice President.
What deviate
economy, no, they say on digitalization, no one that is
you see, and that is the best way to go. If you are saying, that is the direction everyone is going. And until so you leader, that's well who's the direction and pick it and run with it. Not just say one casan, one year, be lead your mind. Because if you want to fight corruption, digitization is the best way. You see, one of the things that I hire or abipi maimuha, the interaction with physical cash. The manipa and no ma corruption cause be breno. So I say, and they so porter haba. Bibia ye no hobia e paperless. Bibia beso tribiano, you go and pay it at the bank and get your banker's draft and bring it here and go through the process and go through. You don't pay cash to anybody. So person oko passport. Now your passport. You don't go there with cash. You go on the internet, pay on the internet, it goes into a single account. So person when you driving license, you don't go there. You go on the internet and apply and go there to get your your driving license. Now person will be import and nay. So person will renew on national health insurance.
Yeah.
You don't go to any shop. No go the line so. Now I can say me many time. Mpacho I got some mention. G50 na dey yema me miss you won't get anybody. You have to do it. You sit, you lie down in your bed and press the numbers and crying. It is there. You've renewed. And that is economy. Vice President. Nana Adanankwa, the Vice President. Bon pies or no mum, Benya Quenya. Na Ghana for Twabama no Betrosono. This is the kind of leadership or the Ibo May. And until say, nay. John Mama so who way says sana amamu ewiase nyina eko no de sa titisam no 50 years politics mama yen kan kire wo ma yom di achi no say me ba men boa mama yen kukobuo kakra na maton kokko kakra na kokko no munyina na maton o maton kosua na mako 50 years ago
much trivialized
no but 50 years ago politics
your friend say medium enterprise
that is his mindset. Your mama has a shallow mind. That is how he thinks. The way he thinks, that is how he speaks. Because I think that I be a proper debate. Am I a debate? What is your mama can't say? These are think tanks. Oh my researcher. Well, one me can. He doesn't have it. So that's it. And until that is the kind of mindset I will walk. If you give him 100 years, your mama will always come up with, small mind. He cannot come up with any big mind that a big says papa will name he doesn't know what he's doing.
John Mahama, the former president of the Republic and the now flag bearer for the NDC. And that person your capital expenditure. When we have capital expenditure, signature project, it is a Ashanti region, KJT market, Ashanti region, airport, phase 1, a terminal today, which a circle interchange. Even Pokias interchange, no many and a pencil now, no more basic normal day. It is a capital expenditure, yaka signature projects are as compared to your government. I said you're from
you see, and that is the type of politics NDC knows. And they think Ghanaians are still there. We think some mindset say Obanwa signature project and they see where you now don't search.
Yeah.
That is all. I'm telling you, so to two form now here and near my abine and NPP abine and I don't go for dwyer. As those who say John Mama didn't be brave, but few of them are a signal projects I work on. Say Kajetia, why yes you ho.
Yeah.
A rich hospital.
Yeah.
What renovating or the Kakraka home, Uchamo is a pen. I don't think that is what I'm saying. But if governance is all about, putting up signature project, any goddamn person can be a president of a nation.
Are you sure?
I'm telling you, sir. If Akwadonkwakwa can do far better with such things, I'm telling you. Say Sika now we instruct Sika way, Mumfansi down way. Anybody can do it. But when you are governing a nation, you see, Obama Kasembi, or say, what is the essence of leadership? The essence of leadership is to be able to think on behalf of people and do it for the people, the thing that they themselves cannot do. Say, Aban bi etna se na wa dwan kwa achiri. No aka say, okay, if you necro kwan fa so ye passport corruption ho kwan ba fa so aban de benya sika wo mu nyina no yemfa dictation emra eno no eye baako kwan fa so aban ebetumi anya sika every harbor sa sika na enkochi obi botom yemfa solution emra na yemfa paperless emra na ye chichen. That is governance. You think beyond the box, you come up with policy and ideas, but telling people to go and build schools. Why didn't me masa ntutuwe you got yourself a contract nisi school na won't me say any government can do it. That is not governance. Governance is the kind of things that obey ebe move or manama obia benefit be and no any friends and no you think beyond the box, and that's what MPP is good at. And unti sa in sema ombejina monche omokana me hu mafa kwan so mahu time I be premise. I went to almost every region in this country. Mahu akwan do aban we aye. And Nana Akufo-Addo nankasa agina parliament amma the number of road aye the mileage, and this up to now has not been able to challenge it. So ocean nyema we ya anybody can do it. And no Nana Akufo-Addo aye no. Anunti so ocean nye keka ho no a enu ne friends are mamuo. What are you doing about corruption? Let's bring in this. Let's do that.
Corruption what by M1 homo. Because you maintained it for about 3 consecutive years. Okay, CPI reported by
CPI. What are they checking? What are they checking? Are they
corruption perception index?
See, corruption perception index. No. This is who I have no interview omo. E omo interview omo ye Ghana fo a omo dina say obi aye bone yanchi no we sika emfa no kotum. What about the means to stop the person from stealing? This is the measure, the system this government is putting in place. I don't think so one chi will be no to me stop and say fine komo akwasi mensa wo free ho no unua benya kwan be wia na stop no. Now ka tell say when am say one chi will be nkoto munti onye ahwia. Na say one kata unim nya woka. One groups are no. Now him for them and
special prosecutor by ye them.
You see, me, sir, special prosecutor no. Nipa ba ko ma di ne ho yawo. And I think the man is so dangerous to this nation. The man called Martin Amidu. I'm telling you, yeah, Ghana ha.
Your man requires on your
Ghana ha. Say ye pobi just ye boni trisu pa if there is any corruption somewhere. Martin Amidu. Yeah, Ghana for na ye wo gidie wo nimu. Nana Akufo-Addo mpo time wa appointed no. Ghana phobia na omo ye NPP focus me kwampo me kase dabiri because obi a wo ye NDC ni ono ye de emoja esane wo mo manifesto otimu bi na eti party no na obuka say onye special prosecutor sa ni pai sa bibi pa ato NDC na me fan say John Mama te hwe wakoye bibi na special prosecutor edene be gina ni pam na ogu nanim ase na affect NDC ama anyempia NDC egu. He will not do it. He will never. And when Rollins died, and why am I can't say hey, some people will resign because he was hiding behind the
and
image.
That's not one resigning Keko. On my reason
saying because he was there, he was using the position to practice politics. I'm telling you, time one you did any machine sase onye no. Do go fire. Okoya you see Papa we akoto plane. And once about UK. John Mahama, government official one.
Yamo John Mahama.
That's all not a boy. Special prosecutor boy. Or hey na
government official one.
Or hey na asem no. Aye din ama NDC na ebe gu John Mahama ni masan unim do ye. ɛhɔ no kofa yɛsɛ ajapasem asama ɛmfa no ho ba bia ɛna ɔde bɛhwɛ mu ya birim ɛna hey ade kyen what my reason just to save the face of NDC. So if there's anybody in this country that me I'm afraid of so much, I will dangerous power or Ghana, and yet that man called Martin Amidu. He's so dangerous because he had the opportunity to change things for the country. Opposition member, the incumbent government president, you say, me ko yimi nipa betena ho a e be ka se my influence no wo bra ne be ye na se wo betena ho na de politics na wo jan mu me se me hu se wa tro bibi kra music sam nipa we Martin Amidu, he said the most dangerous politician in Ghana and you kwase so kra and until media me hu say aban we modern ma wa bo in terms of fighting corruption, in terms of putting system in place and making sure things are working. Ebo o my money nyina enye ochina enkwan ne na emom ye mada achi nyina o nyina be benefit a. This government has done so much.
All right. Yane engineer Njibu Asiakon or your deputy director general commission for technical education, technical and vocational education and training. CTV or no, and I no aiding come on, and then you bring with it 100.9. What is your worry? And I say your take. Oh, what do you chef LGBTQ and who ban some president and finance and also a change importance.
You see, Mark.
Play role. Who say play role?
Me who say it should play any role in Ghana politics. But Ghana will be Ashada play politics with it, thinking they will gain something out of it. And I'm so worried. I get so surprised because they are whipping people's sentiments. And no, and I almost person Ghana will be ADHD. Yeah, me if left to me alone, President should not sign this document because it is ill prepared.
The president shouldn't sign LGBT.
If it is left to me alone, President Akufo-Addo should not sign this bill.
Adinja.
Yeah, Ghana, we don't need this bill. Ghana, you were already lower a govern marriage. Our mind, it defines what marriage is. And until say you were married, it says we oba ne bema ne ware ube ware akwan fa so ware ani na eno na Ghana fo ni mu a nothing else. Oma yes omo de pressure ba no. They have not told us to change that law. And until those the proponent of that bill no, if they really mean it and then politics no more they are, all that they needed to do was to pick that law and call for an amendment in it if there is any need.
Say we are law in expandable.
Why? How come? Mrabia what Ghana has Parliament intimate expanded. Mrabia ni what I say. Na sa ukoye law. Na say the motive behind and say yemfa ade we mechechire aban bia wote so ekon na yenim say Ghana ha sa nyema no yensoso. And until the more we whip the sentiments of Ghanaians, they will put pressure and then whatever it is in that law now on personal. We force the president to sign it. Masa me manya kwan akwanya akenkan amrani bi na eye so dangerous say if we don't take care na see what come time no e be say people will use this law to punish people unnecessarily. Yeah, amrano I mean yes am for bebre nya kwan kan ye say me no nwie no kra ye te ha ye kan LGBT asemi the moment we finish will be arrested. You're not supposed to mention anything LGBT.
Promote danger you're practicing.
Can you imagine?
Some say you shouldn't promote it.
No, into Sabio, actually, you're much Ghana and Kofobe and your mother, and then all that we know is marriage is between man and a woman. That is all we know. And nobody has called an amendment of that and changed it. Yes, I don't need him. Now, catch him say, my law for floor. So wouldn't na say mpo oye bema na wo sha atare bi na obi hwe no ka say atare a wa hye yi me hwe wa ye ho say oye bema na wa ye ho ba obetuma report wa me acho ati say ni say o come no time that am CPP asem o ma me grampo who don't report on ya no. That is what is going to happen. Some unscrupulous people will use this law when they are in power to punish people who are almost innocent. And to me, it is ill prepared. Now, Mrebia Yama Quine, Ama Nipa are expressing almost divergent view about it. Mrano and Papa. Why am I saying this? You know, when this particular bill was being debated at Parliament, it was painted, say, Obia over any divergent view about it, Biano. It's like, you are for LGBT. Yeah. And because of this, over here, Obiano can't watch him. And my son, way, or my church, Oma packaging, even Batman, Kwame, so on your coin, I can can because Wakin can and can never be able to call Kasayan from Coma President on sign it. He hasn't had time to read it. So that's it. Anunti and Morano Nipabia Omudi Nimu. And the hypocrisy aspect of it is what worries me so much. The hypocrisy aspect. Sure. Sir, a brand here friend of George, Sam George, oh dear Nimu.
Yeah.
You see?
Are you an honorable member of Parliament?
The guy is treacherously dangerous in terms of hypocrisy. When they were in power, when NDC was in power, and I don't mind my president, no, sir, issue way a buyer you discussing Ghana, you know, at times time, and I hunko ba sem kakraka and you discuss ya, and at times call ye, and I don't mama buy. I didn't know, sir, time, no. Say almost say enye then prepare law name from punishing go all man prepares law now go that don't know majority of parliament I don't man fanye identity and sa Sam George time na omo power no onu bigina bon think catch Ghana for say Sam George on Joy FM
yeah
o catch Ghana for say Ghana for mo so nam didi me ya na mo kansa na asema maka mo so dia LGBT mo so mo tanopani ewia mo kan waso e bibi ba betu a table some ye dia na is it what is going to bring us food to eat mo so mo ni adwin papa bia mo de beji that is what the comment he made and today he is pretentiously telling us say ono na air fight say see so that the hypocrisy attached to it
says the dynamics in you different
dynamics ben a break
time it be a month for and one more practice and the way on person they call it different.
One more Hefa. We don't know them. Where are they? Ghana have
obviously on billboards.
Obviously on Hefa. No because people and just
the billboard.
Mama sir.
Billboard they be we never the chrome.
It just say you 2 years. Yeah. Now say people have ulterior motive. Omo motive no say yenye na wa ban mu say ye hwepo sentiment of Ghanaians na ye hwepo sana ebekwa ko pushi na ye koma president the president etwetwe na ashikakra bia na ye kan che Ghana for say president no on so on sign and nti etisade a oma ban na omo nye papa mo ntuabam. I'm telling you, if your mama is president today, he will not sign this law in this state now. If your mama, even if your mama was the president today, he will not sign this document. So that's it. But almost feel say ye push this idea way na anyembia dachi some unscrupulous people be and this if once anymore na omo sa to trust them no omo ho ana yakwachi nipa for bia begina say ye te say omo ka LGBT asem anu nti ye no kwagina court. How do you defend yourself what this law? So that's it. And to me the president, you see adeba point Ghana for twase te asem say president on fiti prekopo integrate decision no. President has his own chief advisors, the personal advisors. What Council of State, mpanimfo pa oma bini enema mu omunimde ene tunofo. Apart from that, was saying the Attorney General or a legal advisor. And until the president just doesn't get up and sign document and take decision. No. And until media mi wojidie passe. Decision be a president be a ebe taken, especially NPP government. President ebe taken. It is for the betterment of this country. It's for the betterment of this country. Okay. And I don't think say sir we are prepare. I don't think it's worth it.
All right.
Ghana president ebe sign it a document. Yeah, that enemy in this state.
So far CTV technical and vocational education abe no make say.
Oh adeba kwa Abanwe, aye krabehwe.
Yeah.
Aye technical and vocational education and training. One say in the educational sector now, one of the most expensive trainings among all educational training, aye technical and vocational training. Because say obeti will be I'm gonna be an engineer and I obeti will be I'm gonna be a technician. say oti wakunya yachi enema what them hanyina the four corners of this building was put up by a TVET person. The microphone, the mobile phone you see, the console you see, and the what them have piano a TVET.
Yeah.
And until to train them no is different from training somebody with theories. You need the workshop.
Yeah.
You need the requisite equipment at the workshop. You need the consumable, the materials. I want to buy practicals. And nipano obesuyadie. Now what you mean and son of babontin. And also pahwa, you need the technical people. Omo ebe chire womo adie wo classroom. It makes it so expensive. Na adie pa kwa e woman say aban bia ba osomu kakra na ojai because it is so expensive. You can't invest so much in it. Now aban we buy for the past 6 years ni. You been see that. Say aban bi beba na almost 10 billion Ghana cedis. What dia ko share technical and vocational education mu. Ama Ghana ha all the 10 technical universities. Omo anya new state of the art workshop. Edanya kesia ne kesia be say half of stadium pitch. Kesia eso ne form infidie pa infidie and I me call Germany. The only chade on sa pepe and the begum eso ne form omo simulation workshop and babia yesua de ema wotimi firi ho a wasa call practical workshop akosua de no ne nyina aban de bagana ha wo ba form so at the pre-tertiary level aban ya sabo no modern ama all the technical institutions organa at the pre-tertiary level yetimi ama omo workshop ye yimfidi dada na gu ho nyina ene de mono fufokra abegum eno nti ama technical education ama ehwo ye hwam ehwo ye fe ama enei ebrebia na atwom enkofokra agyen say bi o mo nya de no o mo ne ko technical and vocational. I'm telling you say from 2019 na enrollment level it was about 22,000. Me no kasa say the enrollment to technical and vocational educational institutions no it's almost 60,000. Minister the target ni say by in the next 2 years we need to pocket over 100,000. And the more we do that, the more we can reduce unemployment in the country. Because according to the United Nations report, just say technically, if you are seeing the unemployment situation woman no, woman call technical schools. Technically, the unemployment situation no, they are not part of it. Because hey, we here will be obey will sink amount. We here will be paint to them amount. We here will be about 2 blocks amount. We here will be obey installation amount. We here will be obey fix air conditioning. So all these people, they are there, and all these jobs are in this country. And they, hey, yena nanom any mamo chance omo pamade anyene. And so maintain say obi atua de pama wie. America say what if you onya adwuma nye. Hey, utu fie mpo a wontimi nya wo shop no. Fa wo machine no si wo dan no. Ubenya obi a Sunday or kwa ye ama wapam nto mama no. Every week they will get job doing. And unti insano dwuma de e ye papa na eye me de say aban we di si na ni so ama ebin si wo Ghana hada say aban bi baba na we invest so hugely in technical and vocational education. Ama and I know what Tony Blair.
Yeah.
Tony Blair could na afapon so o say o catch UK government say they need to review UK educational policy. Now we investing more in technical and vocational education because I know and the big to minor. I don't think about way modema wabo e wo TVET mu there. In fact, and the aim is to make Ghana as a TVET workforce hub. Company bia or person be investor money no obedru ha no na technical people no they're already here. And one of the major feasibility studies are any multinational companies. Also establish or and they say, do I have the TVET workforce? Technical people are me fan set me obey mama mia. I mean spending more than a year. Me be training our machine installation of machine and I say the running of machine and son who ye. Nipa no so akosua ade no na se obehia only 3 months now they are here in service training na nipa no wahya say oboama production koso that is what they look out for and that is what this government has done in investing in technical and vocational education and nei aye krabehwa obi ade nika wiase nyina in fact na no ye ne Kenya fu hia na one of the countries that omo ya de pa omo ya de no they are still looking up to Ghana
Okay.
Nti Ghana had there in fact Nana Akufo-Addo ya de ewo sa
In terms of technical education. All right, now I buy the free tablet. Still education. As senior high school students. Now tablet the baby address as somebody to vote. Because status quo no wo say aban so ma a church for laptops and no crown yan say dem hono so. Enti tablet way why now?
Asma okay say your mama na kan me ba.
And I know what kind of we got the kind of
you see, I was listening to the news, Joy News this afternoon, in my office, and me said your mama jina platform sooner all can say. I didn't know it say
for vote buying.
For vote buying because computer laptop na yede man kura na sua de no. Say yede nkura ni bi benya 18 years enche kura. Enu nti akura na omo fa 9 years no omo wie na hu so kuta laptop okoto aba na obeto aba no de ma NPP. This is the kind of thinking. And I get so worried. Say, former president this is how he sees education. This is how he sees it. And that is why he says free SHS eye frakadam eye 419 and nti ono oba obetwam. And that is the kind of mindset Ghana for. I think that we need to be worried about John Mahama. Sure. Mark.
Yes, sir.
Peace FM here. Mon kasamo fidie so. Mami ma report we. On the 26th November 2012. This is the headline.
Peace FM online.
Peace FM online. Okay. This is the headline. What's it? 400,000 laptops for schools in 2013, said John Mahama. 400 laptops. 400,000. 400,000. That is the headline. 400,000 laptops for schools in 2013. Into 2012 now. Or the sa laptops no. Ebema school for. Sa time na okan sa asem no. 2012 no. Sa time no na okan se be ya obi de deceive students no no mato abama na. Anu ntunti na onwene 2012 na obeye president no. Sa ebose we o say no. Na enne wo de okan se obi aban we kan se obi waje ama enne physically people are seeing it. Students are holding the laptops. Anunti wabejina bontin catch the Ghana for say abano decide we koto na wankasa sebio asema wo kano say o kan asem no wonder sem crofo say I don't think
I'm some time in
or we be with no platform sir. No, but that's very serious.
You don't have that evidence.
No, but Mark,
yes, sir.
I wonder why a former president will run down educational system this way. And I know and quite idea. Emma omcho exams wie no. Emma Ghana ha omo pass ya e bin si Ghana ha da no. What else ma John Ebeka fa? What say? Ya the AI and the omo artificial intelligence and the ma omo so omo exams hall. That's what your mama said. And let me tell you, Ghana ha 2023, the whole of West Africa ha aya WAEC. And Kodamian almost ya dear pa the whole of West Africa no or me and saying Ghana in two parts say West Africa why can so yanso hono you could just come woman. And if one government is doing well, at least a former president, a statesman, can't you praise it and say, oh yes, Ghana more ya dear way anyway, he doesn't have any alternative. And all that he can do is to run down everything and anything. And that is worrying. That is so worrying. Because you promised to share 400,000 laptops to students. Almost second cycle. And then what be your president in fear what chechi want to me and yet. Obi aba wa ye wa promise wa ye. Na so be jinab on think catch Ghana for say. And nam say ye pese ye to vote. Enti. Na omukrom ye saying. I mean, it's worrying, and I think that to the mama for the handlers, they should guide him a bit. One since an insane be all kind of what the core dream now a former president speaking this way. It's worrying. What I say, Mark, enti media here, sa adewe. Wonim, Ghana ha ya na yempese yebekọ yenim. Enkoda go school a. Na ya kasa omo nkoto textbooks. Akora bag e bonachi. Kakra kabi na odi dimnika kofro ka. Enei aban se sa bags no with text papers ene hwan nyina no ye yiri nyina fi ho ye de nyina go laptop so. You don't need internet to access it. Ade no bi ya wo pese ko maths questions e wo ho wo pese ko English e wo ho bi a pese ko bia e wo ho e wo laptop simple one so na kuta na ade ko. You don't need to carry a big bag with loads of books e wo mu. Abanye timia yesade we wonim how much is going to save this country. Our books na yede ma contract ema omo print via omo ko review na ko validation and send they approve. It takes long time, but this time it goes on a tablet for one to hold it simply at home. Anywhere you're going, even in a car, you can open it and read it. Your mama say on TV that enya papa. I
on can't say enya papa. But I was a time and they said your mother.
A time in your mama is your time. I buy beer or buy mono. Your mama is your time. Emma, I buy and say a blue winner say you. Your mama don't know buy mono. With me when neighbor is or the age. Your mama bra, it is or the age. Don't know your position leader no on the she bre Emma I buy or buy mo. Na say party or buy mo say mo if you know afiwe mamu nchewe afiwe mu nchewe asemwe emfa na leadership is about choices. He promised 400,000 laptops for Ghanaian students. Utimi ye. One timi anye. Naso obi atimi ya. Unya bibi nkan fa ho a. Nia o ka fa ho an say ade no ye de beto votes. I think he knows say election will lose. I'm telling you your mama will lose this election. Na ade ba ko a me di NDC for ho ya. Mark, and he say you see, NDC has not been so strategic. They have not been strategic in such a way. Say, John Mahama, this is going to be his 5th time at Olidi NDC. So Olidi NDC for the 4th time we are. No NDC member will support him to be the leader of NDC again for the 5th time. And now, it says obey strategic. Now what will be? Now say, 2024 na anyambia omu so be lose no. Olusu wia nanka wojusu satan no dia ton ne ho nanka 8 years time 2028 no sa nipa no watimia contest no what me ton ho yie no o man timi anya sa o ma papa ma me
everyone saying I go vote ladies saying I don't know play on age no and another president no this
and I make us no
one call lady anaka
na so you lady
what fun running mates
and I make us you lady of our brand because of our brand here of our babunu because of our babunu enti eye twikasa anya temnie so that say oh you lady obi adum say grandma you lady so that say anunti okofa and one thing I also get worried say John Mahama what is his specialty say or some specialty beer or war as had an exclusive. And I was running mate on also was some exclusive expertise beer and also exclusive.
And that is what you think. Sana be a word.
I was hifa. Sure, mommy. Yes, why then? We're English professor. Meba English yedi. English. And then at the MI Ghana phone and couple of far and no the dear heavy and as John Mama almost a communication expert. Communication expert. And on job on think as a laptop or a man korano and nye papa. And these are the 2 people we are going to hand over the management of this nation to them in their hands. Master, we can't make that mistake.
All right.
We cannot make that mistake.
I know the Ghanaians will decide.
Oh, yes, but I know Ghanaians will decide properly.
Now the independent, what we need and what lose. My neighbor tell me, say,
NPP, we are not handing over to NDC. And that is a fact.
And what does it mean?
It means, a ye befa so a ye be Ghana fo hu say it is dangerous to hand over power to NDC no ye befa so Ghana fo hu and NPP will win hands down this election. There's no runoff. There is not going to be any runoff. John Mahama will lose bottle and I'm telling you say record wa Bawumia eseti Ghana hano, he will continue to set it, and one of them will be at 2024 7th December. You better trouble na no.
Okay.
Then call runoff. Baumia, I'm telling you, Baumia will win more than 53%.
Are you worried about Doomsa Yekomi?
It is worrying. It is worrying, but the problem is being solved.
Are you sure?
I'm telling you.
Problem is solved.
You see,
you have problem with solved.
It's a technical issue, and for some time now, things are changing. I know that there was some mistakes in terms of management of the power. With the information, maybe actually say that shouldn't have happened. And with time, the next 1 week, that issue will not be there anymore because I'm told there were two.
One must say, and no maybe a SAGC for this.
I don't know any macro, but the issue was beyond
at the
ECG.
normal schedule timetable.
No, the issue was beyond ECG. The ECG only is just an off-taker. They only receive and distribute. It is GRIDCO that receives power from the power generators, the independent power generators. That's what I said. So they know how much power is coming into the pool. So the ECG can only distribute what they have received. And until ECG has managed to, manage the situation in terms of communication aspect of it. But in actual sense, it is GRIDCO that should have come out to tell Ghanaians what is actually happening. But I know, sir, things are being put in place. Issue and this is not doing so that we saw under. No. But NPP, we don't mismanage things. We manage things, and I'm sure this problem will not be, a problem. It's being solved. I'm sure. With information. I'm talking as an expert. Energy expert, and I know what is happening. And so say the next 2 weeks that issue will not be there anymore. I'm pretty sure.
Engineer
with the information because yes.
Okay.
Oh, now we can and sing. I stop.
Oh, and stop it.
Oh, and you baby, and you baby, going for the
stop it.
Oh no, I'm.
Say that's over there. Said on the show.
Oh yeah.
But I'm also there. Ghanaians will punish you for it.
I know. Say Ghanaians trust NPP. Say we can do it better. And I'm sure they will not be disappointed. Ghanaians will not be disappointed. We are managing the situation. About we crown why are JB San say time one Ukraine war ne COVID in some buy na sika emma buying some na it say yin sika need to fuel. And I know how much it takes to generate 1 megawatt power. It costs so much. Amount of fuel I will be burning. With the big generating power. Now we're transmitting, now we're stepping up, now we're transmitting to a long distance. Now we're stepping down, now we're quite fear. It's so huge. So much. And this government has sustained power. For the past 7 years. In whom doom so our man. Yes, I take it to a business, man we buy. But I know say this issue will not be there in the next few weeks.
Engineer, you were so and then you read and says, "Oh, best right."
Mark, me ba hache, but going forward, I think say me pet that be say every Thursday evening. See, we'll do one-on-one.
Yeah, one-on-one.
Discuss some of the issues.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's you may say Bekaya.
Me that's very.
Yene aye Deputy Director General Edema aye CT Vet. Outside ye MPP ne your friend engineer. And she was here and honor ye my special guest with you so Torchlight on Neat 100.9. Now obi send a message was Mark Jerry. Well, you don't think about your future kids. Na ma la na wo ka say LGBTQ no. Enkoso but say one ka say enkoso. O say mami you ho an kra, mema you one.
I never say that. Me say bill na ya prepared, it is ill prepared. And any bill that is prepared that allow divergent views I'm I'm prepared. Law, I be poor man.
That
They prepared it for their politics, for political gain. That is all. NDC is behind this, and they're doing this for a purpose. I'm telling you, if John Mama is in power with the nature of this bill, I'm prepared. He will not sign it. He will not. I mean, he will be advised. He will sign it.
We are part of those. I want to say yes, son, no, maybe.
And even I don't even need. Ghana doesn't even need this law. All that we needed to do was to pick the existing law, and if we need to amend some part, we just amend it.
Okay.
Law, Ghana. I didn't prepare any law. The president shouldn't sign anything. We don't need it.
Brady Adam said, "Then you raise over Bakaya, Engineer and Chiwes Yako, Deputy Director General, CT Rates, and you know, it didn't come on. I feel me disabilities for one woman did never. You know, my didn't come on. Yeah, to us, when I said the midi can no, and as you made in a chimum, na aya me crop for tenacity. I said, I'm not telling you, no, 1 more year, and the power may did them. But I and friendly. Now, we call MPP more wing you be from a person with disability wing. A Jared Anqua, a Jared Boating, Gilbert, a Jared Boating. And I will hear the convener another.
Yes, it's yeah, to me, I for me wing, you know, officially.
Wow.
I'm the communication director for the wing.
Communication director, the my person with disability wing.
Yes.
In the MPP.
Yes.
Gilbert Jared Boating.
Yes.
And then I know when we Jared Anqua, where you Metallics.
Metallics
and the day and another man. Gilbert Jared Boating, yes. And also what I say, Godwin Awuyi. And also what do NDC more. One more person with disability desk. Oh, NDC more. Godwin Awuyi. Godwin.
Yes, sir.
Tell me say.
Nyamia dahu ma yahu ye nam so e.
Nyamia don boko.
Da mo asini mu dwuma pa mu ye.
We dey ka fra say ye ni ade bi wan ka me be ka on dey exam me expose. So wo fu e no nya ne kama kakra de.
Fuel.
Ofu.
No, Oyedim. Won no nye a disability friendly. Now so penny ya or the brand say.
Ye call fufuro no mu a hon de bi. E be free akọ.
Na ha no mo de be dey.
Awo abofu edu ha no me to.
Mo fe ma
to na ma fa.
Kenya bad cry.
Dana bibi ago ye. Right. And na me nuanu ma ye hie. Dia mi bi sane se one. Afi we abato. Eye ye nuanu ma di dem. Amanyofo ebontoa. Row bi wo ha ye hwe anim so meka dia fa ho ebe play. E wa abato no because so betwe ye nuanu ma di dem ni ato ma jejebo. Na amanyoku akodo a ma ba bedi yeso ni titiri na current dispensation. MPP NDC. Why no wabo disability for pa? Gilbert Ejare Boating. Gilbert.
Mr. Mark.
Yetio.
Okay, mami nase na minchia Facebook for mo hwe wa be fonten tan kese no so na minchia YouTube for no so na me aso me dwan kakra from YouTube me wi a ma mintu fan na minchia Dr. Kwesiche, former Ashanti Regional Communication Director of the MPP ma minchia no and MC Honorable Lord Enusa Lansa ne Kumawu DC Honorable Ejekum ma minchia mu na last 2 weeks na me nyomo Ashanti region yekoye adwuma kakra honom kama yes na minchia me DC owo adwuma kwanya ne siam Honorable Ransford Kwesinya akoba bi owo bia no michia na ne mikromo adwuma akofo adwuma kwanya ne siam fo nyina no michia district ni mu fo nyina yes Mr. Mark menye we fidie de say de bia me ba me ye no yes ma forget to cross say michia His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo and then the Vice President Dr. Baumia enche na Ghana for the abenya no hye nsa amana betina se na watumi abo oman no na oman no atumi akonanim was yentumi nja oman no ma NDC yes what's ma obisa ye say parties ahodo no mienu no emudi ehi na aboa persons with disability ewo oman ni mu ye fourth Republican dispensation ya shase afia pema hankron edi okron mienu 1992 no a NDC for edi 16 years ya wonum de atena oman mu se wodi omudi bu oman na MPP nso edi 16 years and I say afekura na MPP equal 16 years that is say Nana Addo Akufo-Addo S7 term ewia na MPP nso edi 16 years na wasem we bi say we enkwa gina na ebua wo o dabi Mark asen we di yentwe ho direct kra
okay
ma me fa wonfam ba ko mienu miensa yes MPP and Ayera omanpanin kofo abreso ya oba 2001 yes when in man be omanpanin oba ye na otena se hu se persons with disability nipakuo bi a wonom se de odi kan no oman no tai eto wo mojeje mu the broni beka say they are mostly neglected obia enwen wonom enti omanpanin kofo ni nyansa mu ene ni su ehunu mu no otena asese ohwe na mbra bi ba na sa mbra no ebebo nipa wo madi dem eho eban sa mbra no brofo kasemu ana say broni beka say Persons with Disability Act 715 sa mbra no eba afi 2006 ena omanpanin kofo de sa mbra no ye den ebebo ase and Mark sa mbra yi ena ehwe say sebia bru nka Peace FM mudan ya yetimu ene Neat FM ship house ya yeti hey mu be ye disability friendly environment a dine kasa say be mbenya baby say walkway num ne wheelchair slope num ni ade a obi a oti wheelchair mu ana say owo mobility impairment because of mobility impairment ne nine ne ya ana say bibisa no ba ha omre samra no hye adasa ene ankran mwatisi adan bi ti say wokọ more public places to say Accra more num ne West Hills more num ne sa China more num ni adie ya se baby wo hono ma enye disability friendly a embra no eba hye sa nipa edan no ye ne dia se o make sure say baby kro no eba disability friendly o mampanin kufo ene MPP aban ena de sa amra ne ye den eba ye o wie no anso ho otena se no hu se da bi persons with disability e kan say nipa o madi dem a se wonum etu kwan anase broni beka se wo akwantuo mu ne wo omo kwani omo ba mu anase wo adi free ne omo fi ba mu no akwani abadie yes ya na ha adwen kakra enti no ene yemfa metro mass emra metro mass ne so e de ba no nipa wo madi dem fro metro mass no a yenye omuska ontua loife so free akra ekwoborga ontua 1 cedi kra omanpeni kufo ne MPP aban ena tena ase ya wo mo so dan pa de sa ade ne ye den de bae fast forward ma memra omanpeni na Nana Addo Akufo-Addo be ma ba oba 2017 no mark metumi aka se enipa bi wo Ghana ha wo mani age pa na omo ho ato wo mo pa te se de omo da esikwanchi adaka mu a ya ka se esikwanchi adaka unu ma de kro
ano ne ba
fridge phrase ni feed no infantile fairness you kwancha dakaba yes se nipa bi wo Ghana how mani age pa a persons with disability because empania ka se bi abru emre so be ya hantan ana so be adwa na efri ni che nti sa ban papa wo a ya obedwin nipa o madi dem ho a ema wo ye person with disability a o mind wo timu bi a you feel say you are part of the citizens wo so ka timamufo no ho and ye be hwa o man peni na do dan kwakufu ado bae no ye fra bibi district assembly common fund sa sikai assembly bia wo man mu no sika be bo mo nchen na emu 2% anase oha enche mu mienu ena ye de ma persons with disability say wonu omu ko school womu a ebia on person omu ye businesses nkete ene omu person omu ko hospital ko hwe womu ho yare ni ade no yan fa sa aska ne ma womu omampeni na do ko kufa do ba no se dabi ma mi pagya sa aska ne mu enfa nko 3% ena ode 1% be kan 2% ma ne yesen eye 3% nti na me ne wo ka sei persons with disability across the country o troba municipal assembly bia say o per fridge e de akodidwa o per corn mill e de akoye adwuma o per fufu pounding machine e de akoye adwuma o per service sika e de akotua school fees ene saa ne ma ni nyina o troba ya say adi ndisima na assembly na tena so ahwe kwan a mbefa so aboa na ne sika botre na ekura wonsem sei by way ya wo de ko nti eye adekese a no oba and why am a persons with disability a me de bia me kasa me bona baso ye hwe unemployment situation a mark proud to say omampani na nado dan kwakufu ado beba no na persons with disability bibre na wie school adwuma sem eho oden ankasa ya bibre na bret na fie che ansa na wonum anya adwuma ni bia eden aye ye be kai omampani John Mama breso wa bra ode Ghana call IMF Friday na just asem ne say ye kura utumi wie school tina fie besen fie nan na ma che kura ye ma obi na wenya adwuma aye and na ha dwen nto mampani na do rank of for buy oyi Ghana okoyi Ghana fee IMF fee ofa nipa bebre persons with disability okwa civil service a obi a oti o person with disability obedi dance ye omufa nipa bebre 2019 okwa local government service a doctor engineer na atwata metene so na masore of persons with disability bebre e de call local government service okwa GES and Professor Kwesi Opoku Amankwa time na oye GES director general wono so efa nipa bebre e de call GES ya me ne wo ka sei kane no enkrofo na nkomu wie school wa wie suapon na so asen ko gina kwan ho sabi aburu esesre ska no atwam aye a thing of the past because oman pani eba no hu se so wan dwen nipa omadi dem ho a oman no enkoso because yesi oman bia no ese oman no aniku nipa a won madi dem ema ene nkora ho en oman pani aye amana broso mark yeti kroma so be kaya NDC for sha se so mo ye propaganda bi wa bra yewra Kwesi Amakwata former road minister eka se ye friend sen watwa eye toll booth wa ye gigi scam ho so be kai se ye nuanu bia no madi dem no toll booth na no mo se o kai
me kai papa
ama se bia buru wo madwuma sem no eto nsuo mu kakra mark asma mi kan opa se ne kra na wuntumi mfra o chana pa morning show no so no fra yewra Kofi Japan ya ono eye CEO edema eye youth employment agency why sisi amino ka say enkrofo eyi omadi fee to boot wonyina na omadwuma sam ebeto nsuo mu a emri bi kom kwa demonstration ya de so be kaya sa enkrofo ni nyina amino ka say why for I employ obia include asan krampo so afa additional people ya na omo nka ho ya omo so ewo demdie ewo omo ho sankrofo ni na wayefo I employ wo mo a me ne wo ka say wayefo I employ nipa 282 across the country mo ye enipa o madi dem me akasa me de nkrofo ma fa nkrofo ankokra no nkrofo be more than 10 ya me minimum mo a me so mo nsa o madi dem de o mo ko ya fa o mo adwuma me ne wo ka say wo mo be adwuma agi sika bubro de agu o mboto mu a boso me so asa bi aburu wo mo so ne o mabusua so benya bibi edi anase o mo benya sika bi a womo edebebo womo ho bra ya dia no san to nchen ya woni say mark ade ba ko ekoso a ya say MPP communicators enim anase ebinum time research when it comes to persons with disability who someone woni say be on one say ye ka say apart from say omanpeni na do danko akufu ado aye free education e wo man ni mu nyina obia e school free no aba no persons with disability so a omanpeni na ban aye free tertiary education amaye and I won't say that
free tertiary education
me na me ka kire wo enei so wo yin mo bi o ye person with disability a or any public university in Ghana being UCC being my own alma mater the premier university of Ghana Legon woko baby to say Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology woko baby to say University of Education UEW obi or ye person with disability be or no mark abain the tuition school fees for free 100% and yes say bia ye tua bia jabi na o kire bi wa koka say o kakra na e kai we nyes kan tua ye tua school fees no in full through scholarship secretariat ye ra Dr. Kinsiri Agyeman and also me two mra na ma kire sie o kena opa fra ye ra Kinsiri Agyeman e wo show no so na asema mi kan bisa na say government enye free friend saying tertiary education and my persons with disability across the country. What you say? Enti aban ben and a bayer said my way a chain the and another go for a buying air. What the understand to China? Not buy no. Through Ghana, a friend is saying National Petroleum Commission, GMPC, and some department to be a from GMPC Foundation, time scholarships. And GMPC Foundation as a year specific scholarship for any poor modi them since 2017. Yeah, we will be already them one. It's all apply na sa wonsa kasa scholarship for no. Ahye no student bia na man 9,000 Ghana cedis each student. And they nipa na bedoso into mate so there about 6,000 Ghana cedi per academic year. Per every academic year. Enti ama sisi ano obi a wadi dem bia wo university bia no metu aka cho say mark school no e de ne ka if you say aban no through the scholarship secretary etua ni school fees wi a na GMPC fo nso so asan aye den abetua wo mo so scholarship na aye den aka ho and na wo University of Ghana most of my guys or more University of Ghana mo di dem no school need the big 100 million school need the big 120 million. Me akasa na school need to make 27 million. I can't say 20,000 27,000. Yes, 27,000. I can't say 270 million. Last year na me just ask no.
Now since when Aban say so do you?
Oh, since GMPC the end there since 2017. But scholarship secretary they are making one semi. Since 2021. You can cross check. And me no ka say me kwaje sa 270 million American wasem as a refund from the university no. Now me scholarship what GMPC no muntua last 2 weeks o ma betua 6,000 Ghana cedis me bia me student portal amount CCR University of Ghana for asan abede meka 60 million. Yeah, and also me try na natural refund letter.
And this kind of jibigu
boto na sa ban power Adam di kan ka kire no. Say mrebe ya hantan na efi ni che. As you can see, so enema apata apatre ahantan. What you say? Enti no, sa buy papa or power mark. Sanye ma mi ken eba e flow into your person with disability. Who need option? So beka che mi say bia, unko school anase unbusuafo aye so mato ajeje mu. The busuafo kra na ato ajeje mu a aban ne den adwen wo ho. And as we speak, metumi asearch a link na ma. Ghana Gas for Ghana Gas. And also the obi ebeji achinya ochina woni ebia yewura enese osu bempa aboa papon eni nkomo anase Dr. KB Asante eni nkomo Ghana Gas for the scholarship package for fraba for persons with disability ya afe no mabie mu se obia apply this wa we person with disability obesan apply no na just me no ka say who give school fees from 3 sources. What you say? Yeah, just say every person with disability be all the various universities, you know.
Okay.
And they sika bunu who say chapo. Yeah, just say or just only be a person with disability or university be okay na say on pe kakra mra you go scaba no ho
the carbon no
enya se nketua o nti aban no eye adwuma and aban na make sure say san krofo we a me ka ho no ye ntu ye ajeje mu because na no per me checks se wo hwe ye voter register na so a persons with disability we voter register so 1.5 million plus nti no che say persons with disability a significant number when it comes to say ye determine aban party bia obey wini power and I said ye own wini power. So any party bia no edi e ho agro but uba NDC for abreswa Mark, the situation was very appalling. NDC abreso me na me yem first degree on University of Ghana. Sa abre sa na ma make ho asem na na bi ni ho. Even the is common fund na no e wo honom no. Ultra letter ko say ye ma ka krampo fepe laptop to and say fepe books bi to a wo so besua. Masa, wo letter betua da ho be se mfie num na ye mfie ehun lorry fare wo koba na make up baby say lorry fare me de fro car ekọ adwuma ko de state assembly sa abre no me boa no kran ka me de to laptop HP for kra but that time na nyansa ni Patrick bia sa lorry fare na de bia na me de kwanka say me de tutusu na me de pe laptop ni bi to enti me no the me can say we a person with disability
for the first round.
Yes, we a person with disability mark and they are buying way and making sure say oh beto
all right
na pay we na say opeka motuom dia na e wa wasem
better say need 100.9 Gilbert Ajaribo team the communication director the ma your winger your person with disability winger what MPP mo mama ko Godwin how are you Godwin
Yes sir. Me that's papa my Jerry.
yeah
when you be me cheche Ghana fu nyina special me nu anmo mo di dem mo Ghana ha nyina ya promise Jebema His Excellency John Dramani Mahama 1 million vote. The me oji say 5 million account 5 na account be come 1.5 million vote Jebema John Mahama this 2024 election.
Persons with disability.
Persons with disability masa me na me show bossa.
E dey na be mama yes ah.
Very good. Yeah that was it. Me chia Omapenya Oba 2024 John Dramani Mahama General Secretary Emma NDC Fifi Kote Chairman Asedun Ketia Niami Chairman Ejare friend saying Kaswa Miche Achimota Funyina Akwetema Kaswa friend saying Dabraka Ghana Funyina Miche Chamu Nyubri O Munjuma Pa Anakuma Pa Mudita Yaman Penya Oba John Dramani Mahama 2024 my Jerry Pato ubisa me say oman ya ye womi oman penyi be anase party ben ena adwen ya ye didam ho Ghana ha pa dia meka say NDC pe
okay
we NDC from party be ani obium adentra meka sa me no nika sa hwe o say ye hwe disability law ai wo Ghana ha no a NDC na de baaye NDC na set ye disability friend saying law at the parliament ever pass Kufuor his essence former president Kufuor ever passing for the parliament so to be passing for so okay rolling time no set is harding na uko 1992 friend saying constitution wa what must say intimi na nika say MPP fu no mo dey friend say disability law ni baga na ha minjin dey your tro common fund aye kan common fund nya ndẹ na eba o common fund rolling time na common fund baga na ha enye Kufuor na di common fund baga na ha what I say Manjeri
o say wan ka say Kufuor na di common fund buy
ha but see omo abriso
ono just so be increase put na mo sanka
the deal that me come dey we can say me dey
but okay
it common fund in essence say NDC dream persons with disability want no omu tese no yen anu mo mu koya mi be omu ye dwuma omu ye se omu senti den e betima ye da bo omu intese etimi common fund kakra be de to na etimi de bo omu kakra every 3 common fund no ye enti omu setting every 3 months bia nka okwa kakra bi na de account no so da de wo da bo onwe bra anya de ye nde na ko mikoto free amount mikoto alite seminar amount I say for hold ma ba ho uko number 3 a o say transportation free transportation na wo ho during Doris and Liman time that time kai City Express Tata bus in Ghana first no that time you persons with disability that time no your phone free because say Kufuor mu mpo na ba na betwa mu e ma yen what me ma fu bi da pa free during that time what I say ntenya omu na mo de ba na we tell say NDC no omu ye party a omu dwen young persons with disability on into omu say ade nyina tutu kwan man say de betima aboa yen ba ende omu twetwe ni nyina mu ba ni nyina mbese no mama say minya kwa kakra bi ni mama di nkomo ne ti asem okafa ye di dam o say sisia no we hu say young persons with disability e Ghana no jasi tren nyama mu eden nanso onu baba this time no oba 2024 year 2025 ye ni si akonwa so the first 3 months in office no persons with disability I do that to consumer any one education no can university no can fine free juniors high school no and aba into be make sure say oba 2024 year persons with disability university no no ba ni kan no ewom ewa ha the be me ka say ye nuanu man people from ye toli te omu ye toli we won ye dada o me common fund me common fund o kan ko enough me won perform my common fund da ko university they pay for you through your common fund. It's not the government who is paying your free education. I am in charge of common for kan ko enough. So if you are telling me that na mu try a friend say university free master ubwa me see
politics into
me see me too but me who can say me come dey na mu
from no too food
oh na mu train food me see
me we know my verify since 2021 when a free scholarship secretary I want to edema what made them the various public tertiary
very
institutions.
Good sir mama do so no ba no who say mu no mu try fence assembly try let me say common fund no do apply it me common fund ha no omu mawa they pay your school fees through your common fund because say could receipt the invoice from school then they will pay with your common fund. It's not the government who is paying for you free for home medicine inti mama say onu nyame gbo no so ba sa fence free education for university treasury no e be compulsory man yen yedi dem Ghana ha identity ensom tisi aso no yen yedi dem no mama say nyame gbo no so ba yemba because me made them to say me best university yemba is qualified to attend university free yempe den what man say come friend say tobu say ye help mama so ba obo man yen disabled no special health care on the ka job eduma o yen friend say tobu say ye ka say tobu say nya friend say MP before o mo agenda o NDC essence say wo NDC wo persons with disability o eda yankuma suntinu wo NDC manifesto persons with disability ewom enu tin yetima set persons with disability desk the whole Ghana ha uko NDC office biela the desk have a representative there uko you can register there then they will take you on inti ye o ye di dem dia o Ghana bia no the disability desk is going to take care of our problems and address it. That's what the NDC set up persons with disability deck. Adichinya me nuanime to listen omusom kwa koyebi. O waka say say persons with disability wing. Yes, sa na ye set persons with disability decks e wo ye manifesto mu entem no mu wiaye say musomu yebi. Just say mama see time ye win election no or the toll booth about 90% of person with disability. Hey, MPP buy no say ye omka ye to a fan say to no a person to that 6 months time no ye omu nyina edi and there omu de why a youth employment but that omu say they say your fan say ye be jimo youth employment and that ni say omu pam omu to but ye di to but that omu for 6 months ye pam omu free onu o say ko election ye ko election ye no omu cheda say ye form impono nye ni pa nyina na form o kakribe ya form no so omu for 2 no omu be ka che Ghana for say for 800 omo for 800 obo kase ni Ghana for say for 8,000 e di dada Ghana for ni mimi kan obi mi won bi panti mi ni America what ma say inti the mama kan say so ba sa friend say toll booth no the first 3 months the toll booth will be reopened to all persons with disability to work and work massively. Job sector omo advance the government sector no government sector employment no you better say persons with disability those who are qualified to work no obia be kwakwa de ebenya adwuma aye ema ye ho so atoyen on dem channel common fund ni so yake say no in fact mama menini di ko because the common fund must be decentralized. Oh, and yes, you could talk free jamo, you could toilet seminar more. I said, no, 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 kwa person me pesika we e that on side way just give the person the money no fuck in ejuma enya no beto ate sebi na ama no na disability common fund no so no se wo hwe inu mpo no a it's a common fund that to cater the person to help the person is like leap what man say enya business setup enya a friend say business setup we be we create at is a common fund. It's a common fund just to support the person in some way. But yen and my ben chinchina to nhwehwe ni mintino this a cut fridge but two or more say benefit for picture say na do agba MPP factor fridge amount nhwehwe ni mintino this a cut a friend say sewing machine adu obi price me pay 20 million at 2000 and I do work at say me yen two more sky equivalent to that 2,000 cedis but you apply for fridge there which part of fridge which is more than that 10,000 cedis to that person. Now, what of free money points that money? Say, no any business. How can you know? So, Mama is saying that, that common fund, they are going to see, they are going to review it. They are going to do review about it. Say the way my decentralizing amount, disabled, persons with disability organ hanu, yet my benefit, and so be be 1,000 years, no be near no, as I have been, because I said, my friend say, come on for the Omudaba, Nansu Semba, in Sembe, identity say, Banisa. It's the mama person, did them organ and number same catching nine, you bring say. Muma nya gido mama munya fa yen gidi hye ndc mu kama yen tietie sa fan say atuse ma yen nanu mu omunya hu ya say ye we nu omu sa kokopese mu ye disability wing omu bedada mu se mu mbra da bi de be mi ka say de
anti mo na mo sha ase ansa
masa na 2020 ye starting yen during the days of Rollins this 20 fan say we do the as the history of NDC disability desk. No mu debe na mu bae debe na mu TV no debe na mu TV no get date be na mu TV next one date
that is not necessary.
Yes, yeah, very good. So we are talking about the person na me tell say NDC na da NDC na ewo etima ama disabled people wo Ghana ha onye MPP atima say a nti nyama papa mama da to kwano do obedo ye ma disabled say wo Ghana no ona mabobodo a kire we nti say ye disabled say wo Ghana ha a mama ni NDC ya de na komado that a friend say NDC man your manifesto NDC desk na manifesto mu manifesto no MPP wing ben na wo mu what man say mama so me say accommodation problem ya de bia ha ni pa e wo Ghana pa special opie no hu ye nuanu mo di dem de da kwan ho a na hu ti papa nti mama me say so ba affordable houses combiaso no obafa so ama persons with disability we have access to those affordable houses and be enso betima da yan de da kwan ho basabasa no ye betima nye be adam enso ho aton nti me fact dem kwan ye kan ko la kira mu na mu copy free enchen o ye masters nti mu copy free enchen anya ndura nko mu from minister mo a whole minister at a region demoted minister to become an organizer for persons with disabilities. Is it not shame? Na bisa who say minister na mo demoting from me mo pam no as a minister say umbra me disability desk coordinator no at the papa ben we tuma ya go disabled na persons with disability even from here his own region or region no persons with disability ni percent na we tuma bo mo ansana and do be juma say he listen to me don't I want to speak I don't speak listen to me nipa do say ya minimum no ye nim na rehabilitation center minimum pa ye wo ho ansana eja odun ko bo MPP akufado eman appointment to become a minister na wo ye minister say enye akoma papa ye di fan ntinu ye yi wodi ya ye yi wodi ni kese nko fa just nko fa ye obo yi medi ni senate ni na ofo won adwen ye yi wodi no ba o me afro say koye coordinator ma persons with disability because NDC for certain persons with disability desk into also koye then koye persons with disability coordinator no so dem ka say koye coordinator moreover no you minister no you can't help every single one person with disability wa wonu mo di dem wait man for ba kompo na ende ya pam free side position no be your friend say coordinator ma NPP na me ma baby di ochi sebi adam ma junior ejuma nti say ye ni nda ho na hu say person with disability organ na people no ya dada fo copy no polishing fan no branding no ti say dia omu no mu ye den omu ya ade no so na ye copy me ka so bia ni mi dem mi ka say people mi ka say omu nya omu nim say ade mi ka no kware
afi we about ono amanyofo a won bedwen eye ye nuanom a mo amodi dem ho no ebe play role ana
o be eduma papa
okay I just am obetwe Okay. May I say Godwin Awuyi and I'll tell you kind of. Gilbert, I be play role.
I be play role. Say entina ya betina ha. Can play role a ke ente ha. Ya ni nipa e na e kasa. E na nipa so eni homu di nkomo no. Ghana fo bebre na de bia me ba ha me kasa o ma dwe mu do pa. Just that e bia na opportunity anasa kwan nya ye nya betina ha no. E na nipa no onya sa kwanya ni bi e metina ha. Hwe esema mark maybe I can't wa hina so wa wonim ensem kra oka wo say wo twandro esema ka hina me
wa wo twandro wo si me wo twandro
mark makane ma 3 me say scholarship secretary me currently
me say scholarship secretary ni ABC tell ma
me
mo bia
me school me wo University of Ghana final year student law school and I make a tell say me school fees and between mark every academic year 14,000 Ghana cedis. So 14,000 Ghana cedis, you know. Scholarship secretary for 8 year mommy for free. We are no to nchanya. Your friend be bursary. So bursary need there 50 rollers are bracery na na eden. Yes, I mean the credit one make a and I buy we buy no. And then so scholarship secretary for increasing it by 100%. Asem to yam dia to from scholarship secretariat no. Ochina Fred Dr. Kinsiri AGYEMAN. And afro bia wo scholarship secretariat na bisa no. 2 Makacho say GMPC Foundation Yera Dominic Edua and a dano. They are giving scholarship to persons with disability. Yeah, enipa minimum say omodi dem was a scholarship no so across the country every 200. You more the various universities. Yeah, afi bia no just last 2 weeks and a GMPC for a year omo your friend is saying disbursement. It is a mark and then so me boa or chana pa afidie one out so Fred Dominic Edua na bisa no. No one can tell.
Masa.
Meba what they are no sign to nchanya. Makacho say Ghana gas for I launch new scholarship cra afi no modi aba. Link ni bi wa ha me ametumi asa ni bi o WhatsApp no wa hwe niema ewom person usability esa be enjoy eno so. Media no to nchanya sa common fund ya make say na now do increasing by 50%. Mark, is it true or it is not true? It is true. Now, Obeka say Yera Mama say Oba the accommodation. I ready Yankopon. Now, I said we want to say be a brew. Who can chere Obia or ever dream bar? Sassing we own here because say be a brew. They make us say, yeah, the Obama and I do in a way to be nanda. I dear Chia walk off as my main family. What be that? Yera Mama no official no Oba. What that's no my issue 8 years. As a vice president, a caretaker president, and a president. When to me and me say me am okay and now what could fear no. Now no me bisa baby say Mark Yera Mahama no as you say time Ghana for to abetia no 2016 e be see ene Mark we are say be our call refresher course be ana me nim sa question person bisa ndc for na ndc for be man
and dey see me say
me say me say e dey for phone we ko sua o dey ba and this is
24 hours 24 hours no we ko sua no and all the better na mo 24 hours no refreshment course wa ko no be 24 hours no wa ko
can you imagine
and wa ko aba na mo and all ba na mo shake no and all dem tell
Mark and this
they don't case scholarship in the man fan case scholarship yeah man rolling star man scholarship petroleum scholarship no ma all the food they give scholarship engineer MPP na aba and send mo scholarship.
When it comes to policies, when it comes to say you're rolling out policies, for me, the NDC never comes.
Which policies? What are the policies?
Obia, and because of Mike, if you have a Mike, friends, phone line, no. You give this persons with disability or mutie FDA, be na be ombenya kwan afre. And in some of me can or chana to car, University of Ghana, your research. Opa ko UCC
me ka say scholarship ni e ma o me ka say e ma scholarship nya keep na buy Ghana na this scholarship e ba why e program no
make actually we ko find it out the persons with disability you mo defeat to
me see me ka say me ka ho bi enya juma ya ma mu twan kire Ghana fo
me Jarisa wo ka yo bia
obi say nipa say na me obi akwam sisi ya
Don't put for no moon 70
baba me for sisi ya na onkasa ne tete oye aduma na
Mark no moon
I am a mutuan Ghana for
70
mutuan
why you for I employ a persons with who say
scam
we that visual impair for one can some Mark news na ye nuanom a omodi dem o na ye nuanom omodi dem e wo 9 e na omo to butu but why you for a recruitment no Oma extended to
scam na mo because ma pa mo obi mo yare ewuwu obi e be de fam to go school the see be do lesson na wo dey make say why here say me say dey instructor
broni abeka chiro say ensema me Gilbert Boatin ejare and na meti wa fidie so am kan e verifiable ade a wo kwohwehwe a sabi wo nso wo behu bi enye say bi a me na matena ha ena manum keka me ena magbo mitrim agbo mi kotodwem se me be kansem de edi egu Ghana fo asom eyensem a wo ba e wo university ene a wo so sabi abru wo beti bi eyensem a wo nua bi e wadi dem e wo man mu okọ school a wo so beti bi sa common fund na o ka ho asem se eyi ye fe ne sen ye koto fridge am obi ni hwan infasuo ni so no mark kane no common fund NDC abreso obi twro ko se ebia ope sika ebia 5000 cedis akoto ebia fridge aye adwuma ye nuanum bebre na sabi omo antumi anko school na anko akire te se de ebia mark me mete hanu ma mako school akọ akire no it doesn't mean say ankrofo no yen yi wo moto chene enti otworo ko se opeska de akoto fridge de aye adwuma sabre no nipa na tro 5000 na aban na ma no ebi etumi mo 800 ebi etumi 1000 out of the 5000
and they the same thing na moye
and they no
and they na moye
aban no tro ba auto fridge ne ma no wasan mo ska se factor in
so
another drinks
after na wutwa me nka se me kan wo ayi man dada Ghana
na me metia uni me bia me adwuma uni me bia me adwuma
come on me na me trouble o ka no me na me trouble ko me nka se na pradi me price them ko me say
come on fan
ba ejare de wo se come on fan na ne dele
come on fan no ayi man kan se man Ghana
for man education
man kan se Ghana for
me meet committee ni so bi you know say I work with a municipal assembly and the atiane say common fund no eba quarterly but quarterly no ne kura wom ni say enye MPP aban we pe aban bia no sa quarterly no ebi wa quarterly bedu na scanning ye den e mai na quarterly no ebi wa ska beba nyina for that quarter no eye ebi a yefa say 70000 Ghana cedis nipa o matro nkrata say bi o mo pe M1 so ebi a nipa be 40 sa 70000 Ghana cedis o ka say wo chama enipa 40 na mini sika obi abenya beden ebeswa nti etumi ya ne se okay asumesi ya di wey masa ankofo wey di ebeba bio no na mo amanya no mo so ya den ya chama mo nti se onya atro letter ba committee ne friend disability fund management committee wonum tenase no mo hwe wo letter wo dia ba o se ebia me ye friend me Mageri o se AGYEMAN me di dem wo mani me ko school e wo ebia University of Ghana my school fees be at 10,000 Ghana cedis. Inti Mr. Momwame. Ya besho letter ni mu. Ni ahwe se okay, ampa uko school. Wo admission letter wen, wo di aba. Wo Ghana card na woni ma ya jeje. Ya hwe se okay, sike wa ha 70,000. Inti ya kasi ma wo nko a be at 10,000 a. Uni anom so nye den. Enya bi. Inti na e be ma 7,000. Ni ama sa 7,000 no. Sa na committee no na adwuma. En committee no so de mra se bia buru na ye adwuma no nya se bia omotena asia na omotake decision enti eye ade a aban we buy or this can be abeka ho no ama M1 no extend to a larger population enti enei uko all the districts uko all the municipalities persons with disability omo honom no obia anya kra no de wanya ne fridge ade ton so wanya de wanya corn meal ade nya mabro giska gu ne botom wanya and mark when you dey say the enti aban we aye say or the better near mama nkrofo no say ye discard ma na so unkodi a auditors eba assembly hono ma ni e ka say discard bi ma Mageri auditor no obedi an say Mageri no o discard no ekoto fridge no ana wan fan ko enti ekoba ne sa pe yetumi kra blame assembly staff fo say ebia omo na aye kana na aye den eyi scanadi ana say omo de omo nkrofo bi na ahyehye acheska na ma wo mo enti si ano fridge no ye first scan master wo koto assembly no e wo department e friend procurement unit saa procurement unit no wɔn mo no bɛkɔ akɔtɔ fridge no sɛ be on benya receipt e de ato hɔ na ɔkyerɛ bi auditors ba ye de akyerɛ mo sɛ ye to fridge we e ma Jerry
wo the scan man dey receipt in here o de bottle
yeah
scan wo the man receipt in here
sɛ ye tua Jerry school fees nso a ye first scan in hye wo Jerry wo nsam sɛ gi kotua ye tua scan in the name of the institution near the to school account mu ye the to school account mu a that is a receipt at the house say ye tua scan bi de akɔ Jerry sɛ AGYEMAN account mu student account mu e wo University of Cape Coast University of Ghana receipt ene da ha yi nti wo ye auditor na oba ubisa ya ne akotwe e de abrewo eno ye tipa ye so dan pa ya ebu man enwo asem ne ye kan we mo abreso no okwa ye cheska na otebu so se de ye twitwa kiso ubua me bua cheska na otebu ye twitwa kiso no kan no kwa me say dey say nei obetra aka say edit for dwen persons with disability me dey want me tell say because me just so that because mu policy edit for dia ba benefit person with disability
any medical ka kire o
be better say yeah awi ade na person o go about it
yeah dem person me kire ni say Ghana fo enyina hu say MPP fo atro copy people toli ye school e damin obi na de obehwa na wa copy o copy a na wa policy ni fine no na say me na me ye ene me kan no say ye nuanum NDC yena person with disability eden akoma so enu ntina ya link omo manifesto of NDC bi so omo say omo MPP manifesto person with disability being bi omo ana but NDC manifesto you can see person with disability desk because NDC think about persons with disability won enu ntina mama se nyame bonus otimi ba ni njuma pa a oye nyina MPP ntimi we ni no oba bewe especially young persons with disability ene medi nkankan no ye njuma sem say the toe boot no mama kan ye ebe wie ntem be ye 6 months per ye pam kofu ni be gu fi omo bre abesi nde and there I can do election take akrebe to election no omo dada omo se mu be ya employ you ni why as a contract base ye to be wie ya mi to omo wi ni so say ade omo wi ni po omo wi ni wi a let's to pam aka to say contract like say dem pam omo toe boot no sa na obe ye wo gi this emba ni sati mama person o kire yen say yen bom body na 1 million vote yen person with disability aye ni da ho yen badwin ba no oh ye wo ma nim say de ko no ye to ba mama no ba ono aka say yen ba na eco school no to university level no if you are a person with disability your child have access to free education at the university level yen transportation are fan say free ride first aban boss say do kind no metro mass any na mo ekwe nka person the message from kwati say onye duru a emihemu you don't have any question to ask me say me ko ani tamale kura say me timi ko ba me ko ya ma de me ba mama say oba sa we no oba review my young person with disability say there be ya e wo dada wan fa boss be na mo mu different pa free STC ko say ko ukofo e ba mo free na metro boss and pay me free bi be si wa me free bi ba abeka yanchi na yanje miska then na say dada ka kire me e ma mu ntwa na we dey use ka na use ka okay bia wo no ba ye nkiri ye jemba mama so ba side no be review ama ye the accommodation problem he will be addressed on the masa mama dey ni abro ni wo ye ho odwenya ho nti dem tutu sra me nuanu mo disable so mo Ghana nyina persons with disability mo Ghana nyina say mo ma ye ni ndawo say dia is egbuba bi say o ka dai ni nso to na say wante a so sorry afom afo no so de ehu de fom afo wana ekede na ado nti so no to ya anti nti eso na fom afo no enti ya na sense ka mistake a da bi nti mi shrem no wo di dem wo Ghana de wo ma ye ni nda ho ne dem ko fom ye dada fom ye toli people they will tell you, they will copy you and brand it as if it's their own thinking initiative and yes here but NDC I've been papa my young persons with disability I say a trouble NDC this time no bar persons with disability young desk is going to address all problems facing persons with disability so the buy a desk man dress here near the cost row near address what mamo into Ghana for you did them or Ghana persons with disability parents you know mumenya ye back 2024 young trouble pa young say you need the whole young say you da ho ne yen to abapa ma John Draman mama no mbra ne yen person with disability challenge e wo Ghana no ontumi siesie mai na enso ye ho twen wo Ghana ha na say this enkofo chi dia ye bedi engali kwa
medan sem afen yan kwa ya tiefo hwan na monso momba kire madwen ene ye nuanom a wo madidem e da wo fia hai From the camp of MPP, Gilbert Ajari Boateng. From the camp of NDC, Godwin Awi. And what my common sem. Why na boa? Disability. You know, no, my did them. Now, what I feel about to honor, what my did them no? A idea, a role be a bit play. 03022435540 and now 03022579002. Beba cho me moache. Kafro. Enya mache why am you? Yet you.
Yes, Chairman Magdi.
Yes, sir.
The pacho minute to party. Ashima Suva Canable. Masumo Taifa.
Yanko.
Chairman Magdi, Mamenchao, Namenchia me constituency. Chairman IGT and Kilam, Yakupo Sirapa probably. Mamenchia Grita Regional Chairman, Emmanuel Ashimo, Yakupo Sirapa, and a Chairman Joe, wow, Chairman Joe, Chairman Constitution Officer. Honorable Magdi. Maminda media NDT leaders say Wakasa yes, disability is not inability. Wakasa me with and Panaji Mudao. What do you mean? The first thing, the only me here one-on-one, engineer. Okay, can't send you a football to Bugata for you. You no free one tell near Quantum. Or can say, a bus is being composed. A buying composed MSC schools. And you say, and yeah, be a bit my ampa. The person is different, say, also got trust your friend, they go to college. The person say, not buying a kufa to the canabin. What's the other go on a Gugana fortune? So cool at that thing and Omesi, Omejiman. Kai, car, a quite thing and Omaye, Omejiman. I don't know what Cassandra. Or that can be said, the government of Jawan. John Ramani, yes, what time will you know your time and of the time John Ramani Mama because evidence here clear a Kufuado camera chinois or this $40,000 not only for the craft camera chino and I'm so in cool Ahmed Swali into the corruption. More fun for John Ramani Mama. If we fit that, it's a Sukocha. So, Maminka disability for the
Mebacho, what won't to make you to the party? Ah, not time, no, never been switching actually. Why? Wadarama, it's Mamefa next one, Wadarama. Mebacho, Mario.
Minya Majari, Miji also now to send
Yeah, Yamado Boko.
Unya Bema Eben, Quabinia.
Okay. I have to do what you want to know for now, not time in Yanadia.
Martimina.
Young. This almost you're from see your resident. CSU and
CSU, communication support officers.
Officers, that's right.
The Minya disability not one, the Manamo.
Okay.
Wakase ye pa na wa ye disability biano. Bihu se NDC ye dwin ho. Enye ya no mo ye dada for ombe dada o na so ombe ken no mo ye. Nti me to nsa afre MPP disability minya no to say on fa ntuma me boy e dia no na ya no mo ye hwan body for omudi amano be do nwura saa na nso enka kobo ono nka se ni se the party na nka se we di ni hwan mo nti minya me srewo so PF studio fantoma bominya NDC na no na bra ya fa onko party office so what you say na yen sha sie ye ba nyama pa ade do ya disability for be no so sa ka bi yen yi mu minya sile se ma de bia wadanfo no yetimi ka se ono ye NDC ni ntino bibi da do ye kra pa ba ewo ni municipal na ye yi na efu NDC nye sa nti mesrew minya office studio na fantoma bo minya NDC bia na no na obedi aba we ba oyo odadafo hwe ye kra bo yes ye hunam sisi ye sukra ko wadadai ebia ni se de bia me ba me ka che man Jerry say yakonya economics bia yesi ni so bi mbada o obefa dollar fi dollar city for city and na bia o yakwa kodu
bedan say Mame va do wa ma jo Yetio
Majay.
Yes sir. Why go Alex?
Majay.
Yetio Yes, sir.
Ajari Michelle, Michelle, you did well. Why are they? Now, Majay, now, in fact, Yamianim the Queen said, NDC media or your apostle cry, wouldn't shoot. Because NDC ni or your software on kind of correct, or your robber on kind of correct, or your minister on kind of correct, or your MP on kind of correct, or your Nifrenia on kind of correct. Enti bɛyɛ dɛn na ade ohu bɔ NDC ni a wankasa wanya nkwagye wo ho kora ato magyari nneɛma a ɔmo kyɛn afia waa meyere afia hare ni nua baa baako onya bi ɔyɛ ɔno de oyi mu ɔmo maa no wei yɛ fɛ ne sɛ mefie ne si o ɔmo maa no ɛfɛ ne sɛ nea yɛ tu brodo wɔ mu ne fɛ ne sɛ
Ovin ana.
Ovin kama mono kyia na ka te sɛ disability ni a wayuru ho twɛn tro sɛ don't know my car because to be in so.
Oh, I need you.
President, I was talking out here with and say corruption. What you bribe with that? Or say or no personal now say my name who are walking aside so with me children say a crime bear the far 24 hours. No, your mama 8 hours went to me and couldn't do or 24 hours. Now 8 hours to go went to me and resume. Now 24 hours so bad then this is come this year correct will be over more yet. Majority of food now correct grand and for $4 which is the whole country now over 24 hours economy. What's the meaning of 24 hours economy?
Okay, may I say mame for Beba Jomadio.
Wait.
Hello. Hey. Dale, on your radio man. Dale Mama Joe. Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, boss. Here to you.
My question is bien. Abama mukwana mimisa.
Dale yanko enim me brain da wonim.
Okay. Papa na okasa first na. What's all about we friend
Engineer and you boys yakwa.
Engineer. And you boys yakwa. Me pone chopi. Osi de your mama we choose already. Akufa the wedding time. Okay, last week Friday, and now no ya offended. When you work on Akufa in the age, already 80 years. Akufa the wedding 80 years. My don't do 80 years. The buana. No, I'm guessing all the casino. All support it. Paumiano, wedding time. We, Mamma comes to come at us. Papi was there. What's a fridge? What the man? Oh, no, also, woman, 27,000. The Pachoka channel, I'm 2,000. She's I'll send him 2,000.
Hey, now they're by force. Oh, for 2,000 run. I'm with you. So, mom said, because maybe we had to be. Maybe media, oh, but you do that.
So, I'll send him 2,000. Muslim disabled.
And I said, oh, Kafra, not so near you, Kafra. Anyway, Kafra, Sabakato. Okay, maybe my joy.
You so, me,
Yes, you.
I'm Gary. What near I'm when it fit the army previous month. But no one come up or some from near this uncle.
Yo.
Na mami chia ani ejuma pa wo yi wo juma wo tiri pa na mi chia na mi chia the gentleman of the land ema pa na Kufuor and our next president Yoruba o ma betra won o buka se mi na won kasa but ye ka obi o dream disabled for pa dia na nka MPP because me as man kasi akura mini ye ma won no pe fridge yedemano no so pe container yedemano what there so the same thing it happened they say kade akosia ye ni nyina exam pesa me katri ni a and this is not one thing so no can as one can as me mo ye ne ba ya ye twi omo hwe enro me ko so go ye hospital no one na disabled bi ba e makati hospital abezo doctor the p who na pe ana of friend Another one by less than so ma on the realm. I buy pain what bar or what get papa say, oh, the table for. But the table for crown, I did a part away or mono and easy. And to me catch any this and you're coming now of what.
Okay, thank you. Bebacho also made us. Majoy.
Yeah, Penny.
You too.
If I shall come in, I don't work in here.
All right.
And you marry Mr. Marjorie, Yakupon share only producers.
I mean,
Yenianum, Ben, so more studio, MPP, NDC. Now, and I do any NDC now, or represent our customer NDC, a one abasopa. Yet I'm a one abason, say, or can say me say MPP for Amo Ejuma, Tobutin, Amo Pamo. Tana every election year, no. Amo bedada. Aka say ye mom Ejuma, ye mom Ejuma New Year, ye to a bunny year, no my domasia pamo. I may can't tell Mr. Jarry say, and really not Okasa. Na ye the Honton and Sam Sopa, ama ye one abaso. But and there ye who say, now by now Okasa mom, Omoya Akushifo, Omoya selective justice, Omundino Quarry.
Ade.
Omo de Mpacho say.
Kaso na me say ade.
If you say, Yama Koso, ye who say, yeah, ye no. Yes, a senior, she said, ye hear Sikaya idea. Now, cathedral and a buying priority. A binding cloth war, Sabi Omodi Omonsabo Sikemu, attention, Yama Basabasa. I mean, Niama be or mining and peninsula, and on a buying air. Now, critical economic fundamentals are. SSL almost tackle CD to dollar ratio, fuel, any your friend is saying interest rate, and Yama SSL almost tackle, no moon to mean tackle, and our minimum I Yamaya ding. So when we know, I'm sorry, I must say, agenda 111,
Okay.
A fashion away, no, I don't know, Yamu say, now by no, Omo into 2024, the best 20-year MPP, and that's
Let us say. Bebacho. Majo.
Good evening, Honorable Marjorie.
Yes, sir.
But Unia Bright near me because I say Abutokan. Honorable Marjorie, Yami and shall be brave.
Amen.
Uncle so and born by any Obusapona. Say, and ne, who did disable for Abba studio or interview omo. Yami and count power. Musi yenyamu be tete ewo my way mo anka o my way ebe ko nenim papa na me fasa akunya we so na me chia original chiam Honorable Atimo na me chia lawyer susu ewo Madina eni Honorable Tokuno ene yume na me nkom now say ye po bia odwi disable for pa na ye mampeni dada John Dramani ma because ono oba ye disable for do na eye duma e woto oba ye wan be gutu eye MPP for any honorable amakwata omo na omo ba ye omo be gutu a disable ifo ya omo be gutu yi so omo tika eye se ye ti omuka ebe si enne ye fo omo tika emma omo Ufre nukura santisi a yetimi ke eduane because of nukrasa eye NDC ni a okasa wo radio so odu a omutimi ka tense aden on mane bi na onu na ya okasa ti aban we ana aban we engine di table for prapo bagofo omunjin Ghana for a eya omuko talent ekoto abadi mo omo enwemo omo promise Ghana for 2016 any 2020 yen bisa ban we any your vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say emudu do say e na omaya magana for ene kaya ye for e wo say na omo che omo sia mo na omo wen
okay
rose na omo ka say omo ya magana for no e wen it be Ghana for say 7 December Ghana ni bia koto aba ombo mo de ato omo to omo aba e de amaye papa John Dramani mama ene ye mame na opoko adima
yo, my main fa last one. Majo. Majo,
Mark,
yes, sir. Yanko.
Yo, Mark, in fact, on your mere boss, and as I think, papa, Nedma Power Ball, and I
Yeah.
don't papa and my room. Wadaruma, second, bring you the answer. Manual was indicated the fact my Bubaka, Mammy, by Bibia will be a mammy, I mean, papa, Robert left to come Medina, I mean, sure, no one ever 2024. Almighty Baumia, Baumia, the you put a ground one ever. Mark, the Pachamas were making it to have been fair. Me, I know what did the money for. I know what the radios from Cassia. Me, we are papa. President Kufuado, everyone say, more bread. And you have a farm. I know don't got that to Anna when you chop on daily bread. Eddie, the Biada Muya, Jumanoa, if you have to Badaya Yenusumina. But there I Yenusumina. President Mama, better than I did or Yamo. Over the radios, President Mama, or Baby President, I did or Yamo and the Friar for Sabi. Indian Mamma did them. One few. Now we do a farm. And I told you to react a mass traffic in the Abekam. The one year I don't know. Oh, we have to Badaya Yenusumino. Now, dear, why?
Okay. Ahana made say, Olivia of Rivia made us say. And you made it said the econo. You better Jarubata, and then how can you go?
Mark.
Yes, sir.
In the way the chat to all.
And you chat to no what metam now so
A brand new.
Tell what just few seconds, Yanko.
Maminka said, yes, yenda afraid for nothing. Afraid for be afraid, so, and some are yaking or no what. And me no say politics are my say, make home seminal. Me pe verifiable politics. Adia ya can obi betumi akobo achiri. Into a popular request and I'm the man say yes mo ya beke mark e mane na.
Yeah.
Nka menya pass o chena ube interview obi te say Kofi Japan CEO for YE. Ube interview obi te say Dr. Dominic Adua any yewra Dr. Kingsley Agyeman. San Crawford 3 titru. Na so all the Ghana gas for so beka ho a kenu so mani beje pa. Na what the tun chen Mark me san ka say enei se wo obi a wadi dem one thing crash e ma wo to aba edema dot aba omia sa digitalization agenda yo de bai Mark aboa mate se mi ameti hei enei ye be pon show yi me to studio ha ya me fa me phone mi hu ade o ba metumi akọ me phone so a oda boat a oda yango a oda uber baby aka ni free bia o tamalekro be ba ha be fa me inti baby amete baby ama rent amete no me nkwa na mete wo me kokro mu a eno ansa me da me mpa so na ma oda within 5 minutes ye bo me dem ken
Now
Mr. Jare Yaba
Dr. Bamiana de ba.
No the other can say Mark abs nyabotre Mark abs na aba ye tumi yusu bi no abs na aba na ye tumi yusu bi no te say the tumi use free bank mobile money interoperability ne sa anya money na no say Dr. Bamiana de ba me can say Uber specifically on the buy but ning na digitalization agenda no ho
okay
it's all your person with disability it makes you independent and Mark finally cry no ma me san kan kire Ghana fo bio Ghana ni bia a wutie mi nanimrei mesrew enipa bia ni wa sabi aburu ma no da sum na so ye ma no ba so ne ne na wantumi ne na ade eche na ose ye ma ne mfemfam wo ba no a sa nipa ne take it serious
all right
so I Ghana na to aba mo ani na ho na ndisi de kasa de ndisi for se nipa to adro okam wudi agran so wo be ka kire wo no wo be kwakoto aba mpre mu bia no be dra and na be say yes we be dra wi Mark finally no ma uni ye nkrofo egusu ye mobilization
okay
ma me fa me na man tudwa 0244 061940
0244
061940 MP4 asem na me ken wadaroma number ide bia me tudwa me ka say ye ntom be medro wo so ye ngi loto na man so wo so nti wo fra ahwe kakra na de ato
okay Godwin.
Yes sir. Yo me da wasipa ma Jerry nyami shop papa wa dwempani nyansa wo ma yen persons with disability.
That's right.
Nyami shop no mo nkwatenten wa na nyiche na enko so anu ye program me da Ghana fu nyina so mo fra college nyina so ase sampa omo dream Ghana omo tie asampa omo tie Neat FM no mo sampa de e ka no kwarom nti point se menya no kwampo na bi TMPP na chese we o da ya kra na me fra kwa we so da Ghana fu nyina so ase na maxika te Ghana fu se mo ma ye ni da ho mama ni ndawo na MPP fu do mo ya atrofo omo ya daadaafo omo te say obema bi ope oba bi a on dem che ni abre nso on nya ni hweba opese oye ni hodwa kreja no kombe bo fa so ni oba na chi beka fom no oba ye ni de chika fom yepe o na we twa ni tikita ma no sa na MPP fu mo te nti Ghana fu mi no mo di dem o Ghana ha mama ni ndawo na fie ni so wo senior uni de be come say if you don't know cemetery watch the dead body. If you don't know cemetery, so we need
watch the dead body.
Watch the dead body.
Okay, Charlie. But dead body they are not go watch.
But that means if you want to know say cemetery day, so that's the MPP for you. If Mr. Ghana for say woman in the 2024 ko to abana yan tuma John Dramani Mahama. No ontimi fa enko boss assassin so. And because say Mama beba o Ghana be Mama beba o.
Salve comigo. Eu tava. Okay, me that say eti for na eti juma the second part. What ya Gilbert Ajaribo team, member of the MPP, Ayom Disability Wing, or no your communication director. Now we call NDC. One more people with disability desk and no one more member on so Ebabekana. One number to Jana.
Oh, thank you. Oh, me da was pa Jerry. Se manfu temia. Godwin no manfu ni me pa me popular the whole Ghana. Open number 0275 196 916 0275 196 916. Who fra Godwin be dem obi maba. Address be person de mame. Next time Jerry friend on program so a misumaka magana fe hu se people for me atro for me dada for me. Misu me da ba.
Tell me that's all. I was doing the Luxurious AGYEMAN. Yadi Jumedi NSC. DJ Talks the K take over. I care champion me producer. Persia Boaji supervisor. Dr. Father de Sena executive producer. And me general manager Kennedy Asantio say on the Sobonichido. But I say